Forced to body slam away. Meteos chases, looking for the knock-up, waiting for the timer. He gets it, and gets the kill as well.
Flash secures them that 2v2 win, and that was huge for Meteos. Now Jensen's getting all in the mid lane.
Oh, flashing follow. He chases Keen. Solo kills Jensen in the mid lane.
And they are going to be looking for this dive. Will he be able to go for the outplay? Let's see. Meteos got to start it up.
Dashes in, lands the stun on the Impact. The minions are cleared. Impact
really nice by Ray, but Ray goes too far.
Oh, he's still in the front, getting pathed by his own minions. Impact. Oh, he gets the kill, but trades it back 1-for-1. To the mini. Meanwhile, C9 are going to pressure onto the Cloud Drake.
Nice
Arrow catches Jensen. He's going to be knocked back into the team. Still going to be sitting on that flash. He's able to escape. Meanwhile, Impact solo kills Ray on the far side. Shrimp locked down in the front means 2 kills for Cloud9.
Yeah, C9 wins on both sides, and Jensen's still sitting on that cleanse. Meteos low.
Yeah, Keen's...
We'll see if Ray takes the bait. He cancels his recall, and now he's actually going to get caught.
Uh-oh. They found that bait does not go as expected. He's able to heal himself up, dodges out of the tether, culling, and Cloud9 get the kill. Cloud9 going for one final recall.
Here goes
Gets lost. Oh, they actually caught Jensen. He's got no cleanse. Oh, they're going to try to nuke him, and he goes down. Keen gets the kill. That was a single hit from the Aurelia. Meanwhile, they break down the mid lane. Shrimp finds Jensen. He gets knocked in, but dodges the flash. Here comes Ray. But Ray in the back, he's exhausted. Can they kill him off before the rest of Apex turn it around? He dodges out, and Cloud9 are able to kite back. Impact whips the wall up. Meanwhile, there's a knock-up on the Sneaky. Ray rejoins the fight, and Sneaky gets spoon-fed to Apollo. The laser from Ray chases forward, and Cloud9 are getting ace. Meteos is going to be the last to...
They are going to take it down. Beautiful engage from Shrimp. Follow up there from the rest of the team, and they are looking on point.
그러니까 거기서 제가 나한테 킬압박을 줄 수 있다 마냐 그걸 알고 있냐 마냐의 차이인 거지.
So it's the difference between do you know that he has kill pressure on you or not?
I mean, I noticed I died.
알고 있어서 죽었잖아.
I mean, before you got out here, Jensen said he had trouble focusing that game. I don't think we need to like hindsight it too hard. Focus on the next game.
그냥 다음 게임 집중하는 게 좋을 것 같아.
That game was just boom because I don't know. Just call lack of focus. If we're focused for the next game, it's fine.
다음
Just
게임
talk about what we want to do
집중하면 될
with the
거야.
draft.
You mentioned you could get a negative.
Yeah, but I completely forgot about the tier.
근데 연애에 관해서 그냥 기억이 하나도 안 났어. 그냥 집중이 안 되는 거야.
You're like,
I'm just
oh yeah,
like,
maybe I need a
thanks. I'm just, I can't think. I don't know.
그냥 생각이 안 드는데.
Yeah, I mean, just get a coffee.
집중하고
Don't think too into it. Like, you know what to do in these games. You don't have to overthink
뭐 할 줄
anything.
알잖아.
Just
이거
play the
게임에서
way you're
그냥 생각
comfortable
너무
with.
많이
Pick
하지
a
말고
champion you're comfortable
그냥
with.
네가 편한 챔피언으로 그냥 편하게.
What do you want to play, Jen?
I don't know. It's not the picks that matters.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you let it get in your head, then it's just gonna be
네
tough.
머리에
Like,
계속 그 생각이 들으면 그냥
just forget about last game.
그냥 지난 게임
Shit happens.
그냥 저 게임 있고 어차피 다음 게임 그 다음 게임 이기면.
I think after game 1 with Apex, well, during the game, I actually struggled a lot with focusing for some reason. Like, I couldn't get into the zone sort of thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't focus for some reason. So I'm not sure why exactly it was, but it's something I need to change for sure moving forward, because I can't let games like that happen in the future, because I should be able to like do well and carry. But instead, I was just dragging us down, so I need to make sure that I fix that in the future.
At LOL Esports as we load onto the Rift for this, as Cloud9 looking to bring us to a game number 3.
Can Lily be mid?
She could from top side only.
She's playing like...
The early top.
She's top? Okay.
You saw her? They're trying to dive top. Impact could be boned here.
I'm die, I think.
Goodbye.
Yes, definitely. The
I'm
bomb
6.
is super diveable. Okay? I'm ready to put TP. Impact, you see?
I can ghost. They know we're going
I'm pulling the wave here, Go, I'm TP.
I'm ghosting.
We dive? I'm taking. Oh, we can? No. Hey. We're fine.
Oh shit.
I'm tanking.
Oh fuck.
I'm dead.
Here. Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Hey, this guy.
Oh, I can't turn.
We got fucked.
I think I'm dead.
Help.
No, I'm right, Shiro. Run. No.
Alright, well. Goodbye.
He's gonna arrow.
Do you wanna ult him?
Hey, Lumber here. I can ult him.
Ooh.
I can ult you.
Hey, Lumber move. He's dead. I'm move. Hey, enemy coming, enemy coming.
Careful.
Yo, Italy.
Kill it, I'm on the other side. I'm on the other side.
I portal
Hey,
here.
there's a guy here.
I can't get over there.
Hey, can we?
Oh, hey, I'm move. Oh shit.
Coming up.
Brum. I can't do anything.
I'm here.
Look at Brum.
He's dead.
Just leave. Run.
Dead.
Then kill yourself.
Rumble's up
later.
there.
Can we go back mid?
3 for 2. Good job.
Oh, sneaky is dead.
Let's see in here. So
Run sneaky.
that was good.
Alright, Rumble is the big dick player here.
Rumble's right here. Yo, you see this shit? Go, Rumble. Hey, here. We're killing Rumble. We're on Rumble. Rumble.
Okay.
Rumble's dead. Nice. We fight here.
Waste it all,
Let's
waste
fight
it all.
here. Let's fight here.
I don't have flash ult. Is it fine?
It's okay if you can damage them like that. It's fine.
Jin's getting pretty jamed off like
Oh shit! I might get caught.
shit. I'm multi-Jin.
Unless I get help.
Multi-Jin.
Fuck.
I'm gonna come over.
Let's try B. Rumble missing. It's fine.
They're-
I think anyone fight. Rumble.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to fight. I might be dead
Hey,
here.
kill sneaky.
Meteor's dead.
I'm dead.
They're gonna Baron now.
Huh.
I think
Oh,
we can
man.
stop it.
Hey, Badur. Yeah, I'm multi it now. I'm gonna start Rumble. Rumble. Oh, never mind.
They're trying to
gotta
finish
go,
it.
we
They're gonna
gotta
finish it.
go.
They're gonna finish it.
I'm exhausted.
We're making her. Baron down. Hey, Kai. Rumble's fucking strong. Sorry. Rumble first. I'm stunned.
Sonya.
I'm stunned, buddy. Rumble. Nice. We ace them.
Nice.
I'm dead.
Is he dead? Nice. Good job. Push mid.
Raised.
That's not bad. Good job. I get TP.
Rumble is not here. Rumble's not
What?
here.
Can we look for TP? Yeah, no. We have no rage.
Oh, we're TPing them?
I arrowed.
Badur, no? Wait for arrow. Nice.
QSS.
Molting here. I have Jin.
Coming
Jin
in.
has no QSS.
I'm just gonna hold bot. I'm
Hey.
holding bro.
Brum.
I'm almost
No.
there. I'm almost there.
Oh, shit.
No, we get back. It's not good.
I got snared.
Help sneaky.
Help sneaky.
Uh-oh.
Stun.
He's
Italy
stunned.
QSS.
Literally stunned again. Rumble.
Rumble.
Back. No, we need run.
Hey, we can fight.
I'm low. I'm low as
I
well.
can still flash in. I can still flash in.
He's getting fucked.
I'm dead.
Varus.
Fight. Versus.
I'm going.
I have speed for you, Jensen.
Get him, Jensen.
Nice. Get the penta. Nice, Jensen.
Nice, good job.
Let's go, dude.
We can get mid.
I have arrow.
I think it's a lot of health.
Oh, my name's Ty.
There's
They're trying to do it.
This is fucking tanky
They
shit.
just want us to come over. I don't think they really want to do
I'm
it.
pushing
Can we
mid,
go
I'm pushing
mid,
mid.
actually? If
Yeah.
they fuck with us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go mid right now.
They have no wave.
Here. Watch it. Might look to engage.
We're just running mid. We're running mid.
They're on it,
I'll have
they're on
a-
it.
Can you
I
distract them? Yo, can you distract
Yeah,
them?
I can
bottle
ulti. I can ulti. Yeah.
Yeah. We should just distract them. Just push
I'm
mid.
ulting now.
It's pretty early.
We're hitting in tower
Doesn't
now.
matter either way.
We're hitting tower.
Okay. I think we cancel the recalls maybe because
Do it.
We can end
We can end the game. We can literally end.
Distract. Distract.
Stop the recall.
cancel recalls. Cancel recalls.
I got one tower.
Varus flash on me. Varus flash on me.
We are next tower. We are next
Get
tower.
it. Cancel everyone. I'm looking for Varus. Varus is running. Varus is running.
We're ending. We want Varus.
We got it.
We got it.
Good job.
Holy shit! I got.
Holy fucking
I got some
shit. We
space
in this, boys.
Would have been a success.
그러니까 셋업이 틀렸던 게 아니라 시행이 틀렸어.
It's not the setup that was wrong. It was the action that was wrong.
Yeah,
That's fine.
뭐 그걸 까고 싶은 게 아니라.
I don't think I had any trouble focusing for game 2. Like, I knew how serious it was and how important it was for us to win. So I didn't really let it affect me too much game 1. And getting the pentakill was really nice though, because it's the first pentakill I've ever had in competitive. So it was pretty cool, and like when the crowd got really loud, it just made me like really happy, I guess. So it was pretty sweet.
Now, right now. All right, let's go.
C9 win or hashtag APX win, and cheer your squad to victory as we load onto the Rift for game number 3 between Cloud9 and Apex.
To bot lane a little bit faster. Just use it as a little dash. Impact side. Step in.
Big damage finds Ray. He's forced to flash. They chase. Exhaust. Looking for first blood. Boomerang blade hits. One more auto. Oh, he riposts. But first blood, Smoothie.
Lowering the priorities of his other buffs.
Oh,
They spotted out.
Got him.
Nice ulti.
He's got his flash. Caught
Chain
by the
lands.
tether, though. He's not level 6. There goes Stand United. Whoa, Meteos gets knocked on the far side as Special goes down to Cloud9.
Did not give it away, and Mitos nails the ultimate now. They're looking to make the collapse on bot lane, but Apollo's here. They're ready.
Oh, they turn it onto Smoothie, looking to get the kill with the Grand Challenge. They get it. That's a lot of regeneration onto Apex. Meteos running now for his life.
Comes Impact.
Ray gets a kill.
Azira's here as well.
Oh, Flash Top finds Ray. He goes down. Jensen gonna try to submarine, but Ray is running as fast as he can.
Look at all those speed ups. Just no chance for Ray to ever get out. Saber ulti far up by the Karma.
Ray just keeping Impact occupied. They actually race forward onto Keen. He gets cast back and destroyed by Cloud9.
Give up any big plays. UC9.
Cloud9 race onto a
Nice
combo.
ulti.
He gets cast back in. Another kill for Jensen.
Baron just dies instantly. They're going for an engage.
Oh, sneaky spell shields the Cocoon and Shrimp.
Does get slowed.
He's got the
Ulti coming
repel,
out.
repels
Nice
away
repel.
and can make it to the minions. He's able to escape with his life special, trying to chase them in the corridor.
Here's the Shen ulti coming in. They're looking for Keen.
Keen is in the
Cosmos.
back line. He's found Smoothie. Smoothie, oh, survives by the shield. Oh, going to go down to Keen. Meanwhile, Impact trying to flank in the front gets collapsed upon by the rest of Apex. 2 kills for him.
NC9 respond. This is a very fed Azir. Apollo's going to take a lot of damage. They have to be careful. Remember, Keen has no ultimate. Sneaky is killing a special.
He's chasing him around. He
goes
trying
Azir.
to get in. He's
Looking
trying to
for the
look
steal.
here. Sneaky gets the kill.
He got it!
Stolen by Cloud9, and they're cleaning up the kills as well. They're able to
Take
get
up
a
the TP.
triple kill. Impact catches Keen, and Apex gets shut down.
And Apex, hold on. Apollo has so much wave clear to do, but he's so weak. He's very behind.
That inhibitor goes down, and Cloud9 continue to press forward. They haven't lost a single minion yet. Finally, the first falls, but Cloud9 have already dropped a Nexus turret. Taunt finds Shrimp. Smoothie and Sneaky are on the side. Special gets a huge knockup, but there's no follow-up as Apollo's kiting it out as best he can. They're able to pick up the kill. Legendary for Sneaky as Impact kites it around. Sneaky trying to finish off this Nexus turret with the help of Impact. Cloud9 zoning on the side, but the Nexus turrets go down. The Nexus itself will drop in a 30-minute win from Cloud9.
That Baron was fucking so intense.
When the push and when assuming like the high shot calling he was on, etc., etc.
The Baron was so intense.
That was a good call.
So for game 3, I think that their mental was kind of broken from game 2. After like an hour game and like being ahead like couple tens of thousands of gold, like you're gonna like not have a good time in the next game probably. And I think that we used that to our advantage pretty well. But we took leads in like every lane in the last game. And I think they messed up in their draft a little bit because they picked Fiora in second rotation when like they could have saved it for last rotation. Because they ended up picking Victor anyway. And Victor is a pretty blindable champ, so I think that the last game was their mistake and they were definitely not playing to their best potential.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that is the downside. Thank you.
Yep.
No problem.
Okay.
Oh, God. Yeah. Shit. The other arm just goes up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a natural reflex.
Yeah. Have to hail Hitler Yeah, she's just a good songster.
We had elimination again with us.
So remember that one Worlds game I was watching? It was like 6 minutes, 30 seconds. He's still level 1. He comes for like a level 1 flank behind 4 people and just fucking dies. I was like, wait, what the fuck? When? It's during Worlds. Like, it was one of those lane swaps where he just like doesn't get experience ever.
Oh, God.
And then there's some big ass fight that happened, and he like tries rolling in from the back and like runs into 4 people. It's a level 1 Morgana and just drops dead. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was super hype. I don't blame him. We got some great games today, and we are going to be starting the first one off.
I'm very excited to see how this one works out. Game 1, C9 CLG.
And we'll see. Well, Smithy's going for some sneaky shenanigans. They've stuck around. They actually did this yesterday, and they were able to get a first blood against Immortals with this. So they're going to come around behind Jensen. Jensen will not expect it.
Belly
They got
button
the
in there as well. Who's going to follow in with the damage? Jensen's just dead. There's first blood. Oh, here comes second blood. Perhaps Meteos going in. Impact in a flash for over Dashon, trying to get aggressive. Meteos comes back down. Dashon trying to flip away. Oh my God, he traded.
They only have the early lead. They don't want to throw it away with Meteos.
Oh, good ulti from Hui. Gets him out of the tower. Jensen taking damage, and that's just an outplay. Almost takes out Sneaky. Tina had an extra, but Dashon now going to slow Impact. And I don't think he's got anywhere good to run. No flash left available. Now Mega going to slam him into the wall. Talia's trying to save him out. Dashon gets him, and now over the wall. Dashon escapes. With the Titanic Hydra cleave, but maybe not enough.
Smithy coming around, who he as well. They may want to die.
Jungle Cocoon, very nicely played. Ulti doesn't get it, but he tags Smoothie and Impact on the end with a gnaw. Now Impact caught out position's going to get himself played. Who is going to join his way in from the left?
He looked to break the base.
Yeah, that's going to crack it here by the looks of things. Cloud9 4v5, can't really defend. Hui in the middle of the base, going to take up Meteor solo. Meteos again, down, shield's good, but the poison's still ticking down. Dust ball down, Afro flashes in, takes out Smoothie. There's the bomb back, flaying onto Impact. That'll force the punch, but Darshan straight into the enemy team. Impact is dead as Nah gets a double, and CLG are going nuts.
Go down, they're gonna look for a second inhibitor.
Darshan there, oh, big play. Smithy just nails Sneaky, and he gets another. Jensen caught up, he's gonna get himself killed as well. Hui with a double kill now as CLG just going off in this game.
Game 1, 12-1, 27 minutes in, a dominating performance over Cloud9.
Looking awfully good in game 1, but not done yet. If that's any indicator though, CLG could win.
I had like one window where I was stronger than Greg, basically, but we weren't really able to find anything.
We're okay, bot.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are doing fine, but like, it's just about what we can force. Like, it's not saying that we're like getting everywhere, but I'm saying we didn't have any clear advantage.
I don't know if you have a lack of confidence in your games. I feel like they just feel really weird because, well, okay, like specifically referring to like the first games of each sets, like we're just dying all over the place, and then it feels like there's not really too much to do. Normally, how we do it is just everyone is talking, so like everyone can realize what they themselves can do, so they can push and roam, or they can pull the wave, they can try and get control of something. But sometimes it just works out where like you're not able to push out safely, so then they're stronger than you. Like say the first game versus SteelG, like we were versus Sivir and we couldn't really abuse them without the jungler's help like being near us, so we were kind of just playing safe, even though we had the Karma lane, which should be able to go aggressive. And then through that we're supposed to be able to get control, but Mios was playing topside most of the game, so that we couldn't do that. And then like Jensen died and Impact died, so we were playing topside with our solo lane just dying randomly. So then most of our game plan or like what we were doing just falls apart. And then through that, it's really hard to actually get back into the game at that point, because when you commit resources to one side and then it just goes to shit, you can't really do anything about it. It just happens, and then you lose out.
뭐 우선은 지금 팀이 가진 문제점이라고 한다면 첫 번째 경기에서 집중이 잘 안 된다라는 것과, 그리고 뭔가 인게임에서 콜을 만들 때 결단력이 부족하다거나, 그것도 아니면 콜이 만들어졌을 때 너무 조급하게 그것에 올인을 한다거나 라는 문제점들이 있는 것 같은데, 우선은 피드백은 되었고 이게 어떻게 고쳐지는지 지켜봐야겠죠?
I think we should start moving. Guys, go to the restroom first. Restroom. Anyone needs to go to the restroom right now? Yeah, you need to go to the restroom right now.
Crowd's out for game 2 though. We'll see if C9 can answer back and forth another game 3.
Yo, Elise is trying to dive bot, I think.
I will.
Okay, yeah, we can counter this. We can counter. They should know I'm here.
Yeah, 2 and 3.
A lot of damage, he may go for it.
But I should beat Elise now. Nice, dude. Good job. Elise can move mid from down here, but I don't think she is. She's here. She did crab. Elise sees me. She's running mid. I can go on bot. Can you dildo him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fighting bot. We're fighting bot.
My deal first. My deal first.
I'm
gonna push mid and back.
In some trouble, wants to delay.
Oh my god.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He died.
Nice.
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 I'm restarting mid.
TP. One Karma. Just on flash. Ken?
I don't know. I don't really have anything.
No.
They're TPing on us. We can get out. We can get out.
I'm fighting mid. I'm
cancel. I don't want TP. Fine.
Yeah. Elise is gonna move up for sure.
No, he's mid. He's dead.
Kill Elise. Shit.
Oh, fuck my ass.
I see a flash too.
I might be dead. Do you have heal?
No. Yeah, bro. Oh, close guy.
Holy shit, Elise is gonna be here. Elise is gonna be here.
Elise is dead.
No, it's
Oh,
dead.
never mind, sorry.
He's solo kill, Elise.
Yeah, kill Elise. Mid flash too for this fight.
He's not moving. He's mid. You gotta go? Let's go.
I have a stun. If we can burn his E, I can go on this guy too.
I'm moving up, I'm moving up.
Yeah, bro. I'm ulting Elise. Press down, nice.
Okay.
We run down.
Yeah, I think we can just meet bot. Oh.
Yeah, I need bot.
I can go.
I'm ghosting.
I'm coming down.
She doesn't. No flash. She's gonna try to repel. She's
down
gonna
the
repel too. Just stand under. Don't walk in. Simply don't walk in.
Yeah, down the row.
We're coming down. I'm gonna ult.
Azir stun. Kill Azir. Lucian stun.
I can't get over there.
We're stuck. We can't get through the wall.
I need help.
Hey, down to the place. Okay, yeah. Nar. Watch the ulti. Nice. Good job. I look for Azir.
Yeah.
Multi Azir. See this? Kill that bitch. Yeah, kill Azir. Azir stun. Nice. We can keep going, guys. Keep going.
Elise flash.
Yeah. You kill down.
I'm gonna get aggro in a sec.
I'm Azir.
Elise is here. I think she has flash.
We're good.
No, she doesn't have flash. She does not have flash. Yeah, GG.
Elise is anal then. Nice. Good shit.
Dank.
Good job on this game. Against the wall.
They're gonna They're gonna play so many guard stunts.
Oh yeah. 6 stunts.
They fucking ganked me at time. Yeah, no. Dude, if you kill the least without even queuing her.
I think if they don't want to
you kill the
cast you, we
least
should
without
take
even
it
queuing
earlier.
her. Yeah, so if you queued a 0, you want to kill them too. He had exhausted him, right?
Yeah, he exhausted you, but you killed him through the exhaustion, not letting you kill him at least.
I mean, we don't have like a designated shot caller, so it's not like one person's job to just like step up. So we all together have to be knowing how to do the right thing. So then, I mean, if you're doing the right thing, we should be able to make plays, but maybe we're just getting close to the right thing, but then like say we set up lanes well, we just don't do anything with it. And I don't know if that's like a leadership or like lack of confidence thing. I think it's just maybe like on stage you're more spooked because if you die you like look bad. So maybe we're like way more spooked to actually go into their forest when it's dark, even though we know we have control or something along those lines.
I don't know if a call's confidence is kind of an issue. If someone's making a call, we usually follow it, but typically we're just not making the right call, and our decision making is not always the best. And if I'm behind, I usually go a bit quiet because I don't want to like kind of control the pace of the game. Whereas if I'm ahead and I'm in a good spot, I feel like I can kind of control like the map movements myself, like what I want to do next and so on, and then it's easy for me to like play the game because I know how to close the game out if I get ahead. So typically if I just get shut down, I'm not really sure like how to kind of like lead the team in the right direction. So sometimes if I'm not having the best games, it's hard for me personally to like make a huge impact on the game. But yeah, we just need to improve our macro game a bit to become a better team, and hopefully we can fix that moving forward.
Last game here for match of the week. Cloud9 and CLG gonna play one more time.
Afro is just being so annoying here.
He's dedicated, even took a tower shot for it, as that's a flash ball. Xmithy gonna flash after him for the Umbara. Video team of Batman's already there. Xmithy though is gonna go down as well.
Amounts of attention from the enemy jungler, but Impact here to try to help him out. We'll see if they can get a counter kill.
Another gank looking for a pillar, kind of blocks off his entrance. He does not have flash, and that's Jensen getting a kill. Very well played by Impact.
Impact, we'll see if they can actually land the slows. They need to make sure they tag him. Smoothie can wait for it. Yep. They're gonna try to delay.
Got Vision, Dashang gonna try and get out, but yeah, just gets tagged, and that's gonna be a kill. Sneaky gonna get it. Gets himself the first kill of the game. Smoothie gonna stick around, needs a few more autos. One more, does get it. Smithy and Meteor's gonna find each other though, but 6A's back in the mix. Now goes in for it, lands that second Q. Oh, get the last one though.
So close to getting that, and 6A critically didn't have his flash because of that previous 1v1. Sneaky, they're looking like he wants to go in.
Oh, that binding from Afro! Smoothie flashes in for it, and 6A gets a kill for it. Smoothie almost gonna die, barely gets out alive. sort of needs the power right now. Arrow hits, finds Stixay.
Coming in.
Cocoon lands as well. The Cocoon and Jensen able to pick him off at the very end.
Flawless from C9. We're starting to make the move. Smoothie pretty low here too. Ash is not involved.
They're converging who he tagged. Impact trying to zone them off, but Meteos wants to get in the back. Impact caught up there by the gravity field, and who he blows him to pieces.
We'll see what they can get
Afro
done.
ulti, finds Smoothie. Oh! Barely gets away, but Meteos actually caught still behind the back of the Baron pit. He propels out of the way, but he's got nowhere fun to go. Moves up to the top side and tries to flash out of the way. He's maybe going to escape here, but just gets taken up by Hui. He's collecting. CLG, 50% damage on the Baron already. Hui flashes in, he wants Sneaky. The slow is there, he actually gets it down, and now Stixay was able to tag him. Hui just kills him with his ultimate. And now CLG with a 5v4, Darshan looking for a big play, slows on to Impact, but CLG runs straight back to Baron.
You move in, now it's just retreat.
Yeah, Meteos not there in time, Tepid Fate tags Smoothie. Meteos trying to defend around, but Smoothie puts up the Unbreakable and hops away, flashes back to Jensen, which might be enough safety. Afro though, knocks it down, Jensen's been caught, Exhaust is down, and CLG pick it up. Now Impact gonna get nut into the wall. He's pretty tanky, but he's 1v5 right now.
Yeah, if Impact goes down too, remember, this is Baron, the top lane is open. C9 may have just thrown the game. I think Impact's gonna go down here.
The binding gravity field as well. Impact just CC'd forever. And that's gonna be a kill for Hui. CLG on the brink of upsetting Cloud9.
The game at Baron, CLG will take it 2-1.
Nexus gonna exploit and CLG pick up a much needed win versus a top placing team, and Cloud9 finally dropped to a team not named.
Well, we called him to GP.
I wanted to go.
I didn't really think we could fight that.
But
I thought we could fight it.
Which one?
The one where they took our top of him. Like, I was behind him.
Yeah,
and
we could.
Basically what happened there is like, they rotated top.
yeah,
so what I did is like, instead of recalling, I just cleared all their pinks on Baron so they didn't have vision. Like, and then I was behind him, he TP'd to my spiderlings. And then I thought we would like guarantee force a fight. So we would be behind them.
How did we not get it?
Impact TP'd to the base, like on the other side of them.
Yeah, I think game 3 was really weird. I had Ashe versus Ezreal in the bot lane, which I can make plays, but it's really hard to arrow him specifically. Bard I could arrow. I couldn't really arrow Victor because he has cleanse, and then Rek'Sai's really tanky. Nar's a pretty good opportunity though. So for me personally, it was a weird game because not too many opportunities presented themselves. I feel like we probably just missed out on a lot of them. I think we took control in 2v1 a lot of times in their jungle. Instead of just sticking around trying to pressure stuff, we ended up just recalling instead. Whereas I think if all of our cooldowns are up and we're healthy and we're strong enough to kill someone, we should probably just stick around and try and do that. Because I remember specifically, it was like we pushed up the bot wave to their tier 2, and then Smoothie wanted to recall, and we were like in their tri-brush near the lane. And then I was like, all right, so I just recall. And I think that was probably one of the biggest opportunities for me to do something, because Ezreal was stuck bottom, and we could have just gone mid and maybe just chucked an arrow, blow a summoner, blow a cooldown, and then that would open up more opportunities for later in the game. So I think just a lot of that happened, like not specifically with me, but I mean, that's what I can improve on, I think, is just maybe forcing people to not recall. Not entirely sure. I have to look at it, but there's just a lot of opportunities that are probably there that we don't see as a team currently.
Before today, I was actually feeling pretty good moving forward because I felt like we identified a lot of our issues, but after the match today, we still have some clear weaknesses. We're not being very proactive. I kind of feel like if I fall behind, we're kind of likely to lose the game, so I just need to make sure that I'm bringing my A game and that we play well as a team. I'm not really sure where we're standing right now. We are definitely making some good plays, but we're also being way too passive and way too slow. So we just need to figure those things out one way or another. Not really sure where we're gonna be after today's games, but hopefully by playoffs we'll be a good team. Possible. I think it's going to be close to impossible to get top 2 unless top 2 teams screw up. So we just need to improve moving forward. The losses obviously hurt us a lot, but I'm glad we actually lost in a way because we identified a lot of issues that we had. So moving forward, we can hopefully fix those in time for playoffs and just be a really good team by the time.
What?
Mid suck.
Mid suck?
I don't like it.
Why?
Not fun.
What's the role you'll least like?
Dude, I played Rumble top earlier. I carried so hard. OP.
Yep.
First piece.
Wait, what?
Rumble top. Went off.
If after you play Rumble top, who just start?
I wanted to play Gnar, but the enemy first picked Yasuo top. They took like Yasuo TF. I was like, that sounds like an awful time for Gnar.
Yep.
What's best pick into Yasuo?
Jax.
Jax?
Yeah.
Irelia?
I haven't played
Really
Jax
good
in
too.
years.
Yeah, really is good.
Irelia is okay, but gank easy.
Doesn't Riven also destroy Yasuo?
Riven goes kite.
I think Riven goes Sky.
No. Like, what can you actually do against Riven?
Stab her.
You get shit on. Would you?
The quick stab. Riven full combos your ass and you die.
Yeah, 6 is doomed for Yasuo.
Yeah.
He can FF.
I don't think it's that bad early though, because Yasuo can push in Riven, can he?
Yeah, early game is fine. Like level 6 in a long lane, you just die.
Yeah.
You know why? You go attack item. You go attack item so die easy.
What item?
If you go Tabby, you probably wouldn't die that easily.
이제 탑이?
탑이랑 밤비 가야지.
Yeah, Bammy Center.
Yeah.
가야돼 그거 안 가면 뒤져요.
If you don't do that, you just die.
할 수 있는 기회인데.
So today's match is really important. It's a chance for us to get revenge.
뭐 물론 이기면 존나 좋겠지.
And of course, if you win, it's fucking amazing.
근데
But
저도 괜찮아.
it's okay to lose.
프로게이머를
If we
하면서
lose.
프로게이머를 하면서
As
모든
a
게임을
pro
다 이길 수
gamer,
없거든.
you cannot win every single game you play.
근데
But
저도 부끄럽게는 지지 말자.
I don't want you guys to have, even if you go down, I want you guys to go down fighting.
그러니까 우리 되게 연습한 상황들 되게 많고 우리가
There are a
연습
lot
때
of situations that
모든
we've practiced and
모든 상황에서 다 같은
scrims.
페이지에서 우리가 같이 생각하고 그랬던 건 아니고 다 조금씩 다른 의견도 있었고 다른 생각도 있긴 했지만
we weren't completely on the same page in every scrim, and we all had our individual like ideas and ways to process the game. But
근데 우리가 스크림 뭐 연습 경기를 적게 한 것도 아니고
it's
그런
not like we
상황이 적었던
scrimmed.
것도 아닌 것 같아.
It's not we didn't scrim a lot of games, and we did have a lot of situations where everyone was on the same page. So there can be situations, of course, in the game where not everyone's on the same page. And for example, someone might not be setting up their lanes correctly, or someone might be pushing a lane when he shouldn't be. And when you notice those things, if you feel that someone's making a bad call, try to inform that to him. And I don't think you can do that.
그리고 우리 연습한 것들 되게 많고 우리
We have a
뭐
lot of things we
잘하는
practice.
조합들도 되게 많고
And we have a lot of team comps that we're good at as well.
연습한 대로 하면은 내
I
생각에는
think if we play as we've been practicing,
잘 이기거나 아니면 최소한 너네들이 지난주처럼 막 경기장 내려와가지고 부끄럽다는 생각이 들지 않을 정도는 당연히 될 것 같아.
I think we can win, or even if we don't win, if we play like we've been practicing, I don't think it'll be last week where we're gonna be feeling embarrassed after the games.
알았지 얘들아?
Okay?
그러니까 오늘은
It's fucking lit.
아?
씨발 타오른다.
I do my job, guys.
It's time for game number 1, however. Cloud9 versus TSM, round 2.
Yeah, this is gonna be it. Can Cloud9 be the first to take a series off of TSM? Advantage of the missed flash. Impact gonna try and play safely, but...
Oh, stunned again. Haunter flashes in for a spear's gonna miss though, but Impact might get chased under the tower. Rebuff applied, and there's first blood.
Gotta expect that they're gonna return to the lane.
So smart trade there from TSM in the bottom lane. Fires back in, wants an all-in perhaps. A good silence there might stop that. Bifrost puts up the shield, he's going all in for it almost. Needs one more order, but not gonna burn it. Here's Sven!
Oh!
Doesn't get him.
And Pearson's coming too. This is 4-on-2.
This is a bad time. Although top lane as well. Impact can ulti Haunter back, and that should be a kill. Haunter gonna try and fight it, but he can't do it. In the meantime, though, Caitlyn gets one. Caitlyn gets two. Bifrost will go down. But TSM clean up a dive.
Side of the map, make a play up on top, and they do at least convert. Oh! Jensen actually got a kill on Sven somehow. off screen. And there's a teleport in bottom. Impact is down there, cutting him off.
Oh, it's gonna be bad news here. Double F now in a bit of trouble. Hyper's gonna proc Impact. Will keep chasing in. Bounces on his head. Double F falls misses the net. And Impact gonna chase him down. One more on him. Gets the door. Now they're gonna stun him up. They get it under the turret and Impact. He transforms to tough tie.
Mid turret looking to go down though.
Hyper says no. Minions! Oh no. Yeah, they're gonna do enough
teleport.
work. They're gonna look for something no here. TSM want way more than just a turret. Bjergsen now, ready to go. Look for Smoothie, perhaps he's gonna try and chunk him down. Now Haunter in the backlines as well to lead Smoothie. As he dives back in, there's another Sneaky's gonna fall. And Cloud9 is trying to scatter to the wind as TSM gonna shoot down Impact to look for a flank of his own, but that's 3 dead. A double kill for Bjergsen. Leap forward into Cloud9 space and Cloud9 retreat. Impact, no, he goes in, they want Bjergsen, they CC'd him up, they do get him, but now Haunter dives into the back lines as he's just trying to run interference. Double is doing so much damage as well, and he's going to clean through the rest of Cloud9. They're too far behind. A triple kill, sorry, for Aurelia as DSM clean house and Jensen left to defend, but he'll die if he stays.
Yep, they take down the mid laner, but TSM prevail. Jensen actually is the next target here as they might get the stun off.
It's too much, Jensen. Oh, pops his onions. Looking to make a big play, but it's not today as Double F gets the shutdown. Spin will go down as well, but TSM are going to grab the ace and clean up the Nexus for a winning game number 1.
Double F still being up.
Everyone knew what our comp had to do.
근데 쟤네가 뭘 할지를 너무 생각을 안 했던 것
I
같고.
don't think you guys were thinking that much about what they wanted to do as a comp.
그리고 쟤네가 템포가 빨라.
They had faster tempo.
우리가 계속 사이드 가면서 이제
We went to side lane.
우리가 유리한 템포로 하듯이 게임을 했단 말이야.
We played as if we were ahead in tempo.
그래가지고 타워를 계속
But because of
내줬어.
that, we gave away
우리가
all the turrets.
사이드 적 타워 튀기도 전에
Right,
적이 먼저
even
우리
before
타워까지
we
와서
reached the
밀었잖아.
turret, they just killed our turrets. As I said earlier, we know what we need to do as team comp.
근데 쟤네가 뭘 할지에 대한 생각이 조금 부족했단 말이야.
We lacked the foresight of what they want to do as team comp.
그래서 쟤네가 뭘 할지도 조금만 더 생각을 했으면 좋겠고.
I think we should think a little more about what they want to do.
그리고 템포 관련해서도 조금만 더 생각을 해고.
And think about tempo a little bit more as well.
사이드 라인 푸시할 때.
No, right back. We can go, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Meteos, your Under Armour's here. Put it on.
Do you have time to go to the bathroom?
Game number 2, because we're out onto Summoner's Rift for the second time this evening. TSM looking for another 2-0 sweep. Cloud9 going to see if they can prevent that, because if they want to be the first team to take down TSM, they are going to need to win this game at least. Going after Sneaky with his bindings. Doesn't even need him to stun, just needs to harass us. TSM are TPing.
Whoa.
Aggressive dive perhaps. Bifrost going to move his way forward. They're going to chase in. Good double flash from Cloud9. Bifrost does not collect value.
Impact needs to punish now. TSM actually still here.
Sneaky gets him with the cocoon. Not going to get caught out. The heel's there. The door might be enough. One more bullet. Double if gets it. That's first blood.
Here. Impact is about to go Mega Gnar, but he's not level 6.
Gets slapped here as well. Tower dive now in motion. TSM going to look for it. Miasma's down. Impact now can't go anywhere. Gets snared up, and that's an easy kill.
Try and counter it, looks like, but they're outnumbered. They better not overextend.
Oh, ulti's great from Biofrost. Snags two. And now Sven gonna dive in. Jensen flashes out. And Meteos pops Haunter in as well. Teleport's good, but there's the ulti out trying to clip Haunter. Not quite enough from Impact. Spirit's Refuge too. Gonna get scooped back in by Impact. And Jensen gets a very well-earned kill.
See, not, and meanwhile, mid lane, TSM are looking to make another dive play here on Jensen. Jensen has cleanse, but no flash. Jensen should know. He's feeling it. Getting very scared here at the turret.
Sven, oh, he nails him. There's the insta cleanse out. Follow through. There's the ulti from Bifrost. The TSM chase. Miasma down. Jensen set up again at Sven. Scarron deletes him. Doesn't quite go all in for that one. But threatening Jensen. Oh.
They're gonna. Oh, Bio gets.
Forced to flash. Gravity Field's not enough. The magical journey out, but there's the Brawl ulti. Doesn't quite chase, but Impact's in as well. Stange United onto Bjergsen. They're going to cut them off for the pass. Impact flashes in for the big ulti, but he doesn't find it. And now TSM going to turn it around. Haunter in the back, but a great Gravity Field might stand them up. Haunter very low, does take damage in the front. He'll get tied up, and that's a kill for Cloud9.
Ooh, touch and go there, and now it's Cloud9 with control of mid. Finally, first stage in the game, they can push up at the outer turret here. TSM going to try and defend, though. Bjergsen lays down the Miasma.
Snap for his trouble though. Meteos in, wants Bjergsen, gonna find it, but the ulti actually gets him through a Bunny Fufu, leaps forward, and TSM are forced to retreat, but Sneaky flashes in and takes out Double Lift.
Gets him!
TSM are starting it, they've got pretty good damage right now. They need Double Lift in the area. Meteos actually there as well, but he's gonna get taken out. Cast might save him, but Double goes straight back in, and that's two caught in the other binding. Bunny Fufu gets stunned, Sneaky will survive for now. Bunny Fufu forced to burn the ulti as Lucian's gonna get it.
Cloud9, all those Baron-empowered minions helping take out the inhibitor.
Oh, Meteos! Huge play, but he finds Bjergsen, who's going to get Stange United on. Then Scarron locked up in the front line, but the ulti goes wide out from Bifrost. Impact maybe looking to re-engage.
They saved the inhibitor just barely.
They found Haunter, but he's got a GA very tanky in the front line. As Impact can't keep going in.
Oh!
Back to with an R ulti. Haunter though still not dead. And Double Lift takes up Meteos. Now the GA is going to get popped by Haunter. Impact's going to fall down, and TSM explode in this bottom lane. But Cloud9 might have enough to defend the Nexus. Jin ulti out again. Curtain call begins. For TSM, they are going to go for it. Cloud9 don't have enough resources. Haunter going to lock up Jensen. He's going to go now. And that will do it, Kobe. TSM 2-0 Cloud9.
I actually think TSM has improved a lot since we last faced them, because I thought our first series against TSM that we could actually win, but then we also slumped a lot, and yeah, we kind of got shit on by TSM, but I think the fact that we lost so hard made us realize our issues a lot clearer. So I actually think it was a good lesson for us, and moving forward, hopefully we can just fix those issues and become stronger.
I mean, it was pretty similar to the way it went last time, except we didn't win a game this time around. It was just a bit unfortunate. I remember the first game I got 4-man dove at like, I don't know, was it like 10 minutes, 8 minutes, something like that. And then I went to go push down there again later on and ended up dying to the mid laner again. It was pretty annoying for me, but the second game was alright. I died early to the 4-man again, but ended up being able to recover and do some extra stuff later on. Like I was playing Jhin against Cassiopeia mid, which she's pretty vulnerable to Jhin, so I just opened up with my ult. She has to run away and can usually get some free kills that way. So it was okay series for me. Well, TSM and Immortals were definitely going to be our hardest matches. So now that they're out of the way, I think it actually helps us a lot considering we can still practice against both of them. So we should get a better scrim environment, and then that'll translate into having better games on stage as well, especially since we don't have to play them.
I was like, yeah. Hey, we lost to TSM in London 2 weeks ago. We wanted to do the same thing.
Recently, it feels like our team issues are not getting fixed as fast as they should be, but mostly because that, actually, I'm not even sure why, honestly. We just started playing kind of weird and not how we usually play. And I'm not really sure how to fix it at this point, but right now I think we're actually gonna improve more because well, I guess some of us found a new way to play, and I think it's gonna work better.
Like we said, this game is very crucial for both, as Energy looks to separate themselves from the bottom of the pack, and Cloud9 looks to creep back in those top 3.
It's hard.
Coming up. And then I was gonna face check me.
Let's say.
Oh shit.
I'm ulting.
This looks like it could be bad.
Hey, look,
I have to cancel it. I have to cancel it.
No flash.
I won't cancel.
It's back.
These guys.
I can ult her.
Yo, Zyra. No flash.
Nice.
Let's heal.
Good job. I think we can just do
I'm
it.
dipping mid.
We don't see her.
Ari can be bot. I don't think we can dive. We can pressure this, but if we see Ari, we need to run.
Should be fine.
I think Ari's top.
I'm dead. It's okay.
I spy.
You get bot charge here.
TPing. Where is it?
Where is it?
I have no clue.
Oh, it's behind us right here.
Okay, it's fine.
Just kite.
I had to flash. Hey, I can
Trundle's on the other side. We can go on Gnar.
Just go Gnar, yeah, go Gnar.
North.
Watch the Mega Gnar. It's up now. Mega Gnar is up now.
They're all zoned.
Yeah, he died.
Nice.
That's a sick wall, dude.
That was a good wall.
We should fight if they go forward again.
For sure.
Yeah. Rek'Sai's going bot.
We're pushing top.
Ari, spot. Careful top. I'm going bot.
Yeah, we going bot.
Rek'Sai's coming top. I'm trying to help the fight bot. As long as you don't kill your top, we're good.
Fine. You won't kill us at all. We can play safe.
I'm up. I'm pillar.
I'm going for Ari. I'm long conning Ari.
Hey,
I'm going for Ari here.
You can keep pressure.
We should go somewhere else.
Okay.
Get mid.
I'm coming for Ari.
Yeah.
Can you back me up?
He don't ever. He had flash. He don't ever.
I'm trying to come over. I have my passive. I'm fast as fuck. Do you have ulti still?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Nice.
We're pushing mid right now.
Yeah, we push.
Nice.
Let's push our lane.
I'm pushing out bot.
I'm looking for Ari.
Hey, anyone fight?
We can fight.
I'm hitting in Ari.
Yeah, Ari.
She's on yet.
He's rooted.
Amen. We kill Lara.
KDA.
Help. Yeah, GG.
Nice.
GG.
Nice.
Smoothie.
Holy shit.
Take over, Smoothie. You guys switch places.
we need 어쨌든 그 초반에 실수가 나왔던 거 빼고는 깔끔하게
Apart from the
나왔으니까
early game mistake, it was a clean game. So
얘들 뭐 약하다고 생각하지 말고
don't think that oh these guys are garbage, these guys are shit. Don't think that way. Don't get conceited.
빠르게 우리가 하던 게임 그대로
Let's play our
해가지고
game. Let's play it quickly and cleanly.
빨리 집에 가서
Just go home.
내일
and,
휴일이니까
tomorrow's a rest day. There's 100% kill participation.
1.5일 휴일을 얻자. 지금 빨리 끝내면 1.5일
Let's get a
휴일이야.
1.5 day off deal and finding going 2-0.
Oh, Johnson.
I think we did a good job.
Energy versus Cloud9. Let's see if they can force it to a game 3 here for Energy, or if Cloud9 want to make quick work and end their weekend on a high note.
Yep.
Here's a flash.
You guys need to do it quick.
Yeah, he's trying to run.
I'm coming. I'm moving.
He's TPing. We can fight.
No flash Gnar.
Ulti. Nice.
Oh, we can go on this guy.
Yeah.
Wait,
Fuck
is
this
the
guy.
bot gonna be here?
They could be, but you have vision. You have vision.
He had flash.
I think so.
flash.
Yeah, we gotta run.
No, I'm dying.
I can tower here.
We should try to get
stay
out
under
if we
here?
can.
We're gonna have more up there. You guys need to get out soon.
Yeah. Shit.
I think tower is best bet.
Hey, I have a TP waiting.
Lucian's there.
Yeah.
Push hard. Is Graves there?
You can? He died? No, he died. He's fine.
Alright.
Hey, push bottom.
Yeah, we're pushing.
Not the worst shit ever.
Is anyone solo down here?
Yeah, it's fine. Maybe this guy's overextending.
Yeah, this guy's pretty far out.
I have ult.
Yeah,
I'm
we
good.
can look for this guy. We can look for this guy.
I have a TP.
Nice. Good job.
I have W.
Yeah, I'm pushed. I'm not there.
Karma flashed.
What the hell?
This is good. We're about to lose our turret. Yeah, careful.
Hey,
I'm dead.
back.
Shit.
I can ult the turret. Be careful, Lissandra.
They're coming.
I don't have a real way of getting out of this.
No, we actually
We can fight.
Yeah, I'm Lissandra.
Yeah, I can portal on her.
Here. Hey, we can follow Lissandra.
They're TPing behind us.
Can we get in?
I have a portal soon to get out.
Lissandra.
I'm dead.
He don't have a Junior. Hey, 나를. I'm focused Lucian.
You're on your own impact.
Just try to live. If
I don't have anything, Steve.
Nice.
Solo.
Oh, is he gonna die to creeps?
No.
Oh shit.
No.
Don't die.
Omega.
No, I think I'm TP cancel. I'm move.
Okay.
No, I'm move.
Careful, they're gonna look to go. We just cancel our TP.
I got flash on.
You guys get out?
Hey, back. Hey, 나를.
I have ulti if needed.
I have ult.
Well, Lissandra use flash.
I can ult. I'm gonna
Can we
ult.
fight her on mid?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can ult.
Lissandra.
She has no Zonia or ult. Yo, Nor.
Yeah, my push is good.
Nor flash. Do you have a dildo?
No.
I have an ulti.
Look for Nor.
Yeah.
Try to get him.
Yeah.
If you hit Nor, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yo, they're
Hey,
TPing on bot. They're TPing on bot.
You guys get out?
Hey, you ever?
I can't see shit.
We need to run.
I got a stun.
No, I'm so tanky.
I'm ulting back. I'm ulting back.
Hey, we kiting. Lissandra. We kiting.
I stunned in 2, stunned in 1.
I'm looking. I have ult.
No, we don't need bite. We kiting.
Okay. We need to run.
Lissandra doesn't have any
I
spells.
pillow.
Careful, Sandra.
No flash, Lissandra.
We're fine.
Oh.
My ult's in 10.
Omega.
Where's Lissandra?
We need check.
I don't know. Oh,
Here,
it's
here,
not-
here.
Listen here. Hey, we kiting. We can bite.
Careful.
Watch out, Nars going him. Careful.
Hey, 나를. I'm tanky.
Hell.
Lissandra's getting fucked. Careful.
No, only Lissandra.
Yo, help.
Yeah?
I'm gonna hit Liz. I'm
Jin,
hitting
right?
Liz.
I'm dead.
아질, 루시안.
I'm dead.
루시안.
Damn.
Oh man.
Can they end?
I don't think so.
No.
Lissandra could be
tower.
behind
I'm
us.
just
Some-
gonna-
Yo, Lissandra's behind.
Lissandra. I'm tanky. It's fine.
I'm 1 HP. I have to heal. I have to back.
집엔 날. Hey.
Lissandra's dead.
I'm healing. I'm back.
I'm gonna ult.
Hey, 나를.
Nor flash in. Kill Nor. I have GA.
I'm going back.
Here we go.
Hey, son.
Nice.
I have W. This guy flashed. That guy
Karma
flashed.
flash.
I'm up.
Can we catch this guy?
I have a portal. I'm
He has
chasing
no
him.
flash.
Hey, you pick up.
Oh shit. What the fuck damage?
I'm not there.
Just stay. Come on.
Holy shit.
Can you bar
Okay.
portal?
They could try
Yeah.
to go down mid if we run it out.
I'm portaling at her. You wanna do it?
At the end of
Yeah.
my. Hey,
Me and Jensen are in a weird spot.
Yo, she's going here.
hey.
Careful, this is bad positioning.
Hey,
We have to run up. Run at
Hey,
Lissandra.
Hey, I can hit them.
Yeah.
Lissandra
hitting now.
ulted.
Sandra's low.
She's dead.
Lissandra's dead. We can fight.
Can we chase?
Hey, I can go for
I'm going
Karma.
Karma too. Just take that over here. Jin, grab this.
I have W in 1.
Alright, W Karma. Nice.
Karma's dead.
Yo,
Maybe-
Nars caught out.
Maybe
Nars
not-
caught out.
I'm coming
Alright,
over.
but
I'm
anyone get to
ulting.
I'm portaling
I'm
through.
ulting him in.
We better?
Yeah, we can bear. I'm gonna W it. Nope.
Lissandra 바로.
Alright,
see him,
we're here.
Yeah,
Alright.
we can see it.
She has no voice.
I'm gonna
we
go
can
here and
W.
try poke.
Hey, he
We
will.
didn't get the.
They're
we
going
didn't
on
get
the
mid
back.
turret.
They're going bot.
Are you okay?
Run.
No, I'm dying.
Shoot.
They're
me.
ulted. Push mid. Get the inhib.
Hey, Lissandra low.
They're coming.
Hey, Lissandra
It's
low.
a 4v5.
Zanna's 1 HP.
But we
I
need
can go
back.
Graves.
Oh, Graves.
Graves.
He's
He's coming
dead.
for you, Sneaky.
Hey, Karma died.
I'm killing
Karma
Quas.
flash.
Hey, Lucian.
Lucian
Hey,
flash.
Lissandra coming.
Careful.
Yeah, we're good.
They have two
Outside, he
dead.
recall.
Yo, can we go bot?
We can stay. Trundle will TP
Good top.
before they're alive.
Push mid.
Yeah. Hey, Lissandra with this one. 10 seconds.
Okay.
Careful. I have Crucible.
We're okay. Just be careful with this.
I have
Watch
Crucible
for
for
Lucian.
Sneaky.
Careful for Lucian. He's their only way of killing us.
Does the Sandra have ult?
Soon. Maybe not yet.
I think
she might have it now. Lysandra flash.
I'm fine.
Careful. I'm hitting turret.
Good.
Lysandra ulted.
I'm 10 seconds. Kill him. Yeah, kill. Nice.
Good shit.
Big end.
Wow, that was a hard game.
Yep. Yeah, that was bloody.
Good job, guys.
One hell of a fight in game 2. But in the end, Cloud9 will find the Nexus, and in 45 minutes, Cloud9 takes the series.
Afterwards, let's
집
go
가서
home
바이돌이랑
and do
인터뷰하고
interviews with Vital,
그리고
and then
1.5일 휴식 시간을 갖고
1.5 day break. We could be on Tuesday.
리뷰 같은 거는 스카이프로 보내줄 테니까
I will-
각자 어차피 각자 방에서 다 보잖아.
You guys are in. I can just send you on Skype the timestamps of when I want you guys to go over regarding to these games.
그러니까 일단은 최대한 많이 쉬는 거에
I think this week wasn't the best. We lost pretty hard to TSM, but we won against Energy, but we identified a lot of our issues. So I think even though it wasn't the best results, moving forward, I think it will help us a lot. I would say the standings now are somewhat accurate. I think by the end of the split, or when playoffs approach, I think we can do better than what we're doing right now. So, but other than that, I think the standings are somewhat correct. TSM and Immortal standing a bit out more than others, but hopefully we as a team can catch up by the time playoffs comes around.
What's the worst case scenario how you guys can make it to Worlds?
It's a harder challenge.
Okay. So this last 2 weeks, it's definitely been a grind because we didn't have any days off and we've been playing non-stop. And honestly, I feel like we mostly improved on how we go over the game as a team. And as a whole, I think it's made our team environment a lot better. And I think that's the most important thing we've gained the last 2 weeks. Playing versus TLG is going to be one of our most important matches yet because I know early on in the split, they took a little break after MSI, and I feel like that hindered them in the beginning of the split, but they're definitely going to be finishing strong near the end of the split. So yeah, I would say it's probably almost our most important match, I would say. I'm not really sure.
Oh, I don't really sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
What's the name? Carly?
Kari, yeah.
Kari. Hello, Kari. How's it going?
Okay, thank you so much.
Well, considering we don't have any more matches against the top teams anymore, TSM and Immortals, all our matches are going to be against the bottom and the middle. So everything's important at this point. We need to secure our playoff spot.
So as for Matt as a player, honestly, before he joined Team Liquid Academy or Team Liquid in general, I didn't think of him as that good at all. But he definitely improved really fast on his time with Team Liquid. It really helped him being on the academy team for so long and just learning the macro bits of League of Legends that I didn't really have a chance to learn, and I was expected to know when I joined TL. I was really confident back then, so when I found out that Matt was gonna replace me, I mean, I guess I was pretty upset, but I mean, I kind of saw it coming, and if I couldn't perform, then where's my place in the team, right? So I wasn't really that upset about it because if I'm not good enough, then the better person to take it, obviously.
Oh, he's got dumpstered.
Got cooked.
Holy crap, Swift.
What team was Swift on before?
Lucio player. Oh god, why can't Doan be Swift?
Oh.
Shoot. No, 어디였지? 야, 스위프트가 원래 어느 팀이었지?
스위프트요? 저 큐지였잖아요.
Oh, QG야.
QG.
Oh my, Chiago, yeah. Reapers, Chiago Reapers, Chiago Reapers.
오, 잘했다.
Deleted.
So good.
정글 잘하네. Malashyanka popping off. 이제 넌 곧.
This guy, most overrated mid laner.
나래?
Yeah. All time.
Well, when he was good,
no,
he was.
he was always bad.
Really? You think so?
I watched the games. This guy is.
He's bad.
100%.
100%. No. Yeah, 100%. EU toxic mid. Yeah.
What did he go? Oh, Swift, what is he doing? Oh, keep on. Shaka.
YTP. What?
Oh my god, he got it.
YTP.
YTP. Save and kill.
No, I haven't really been following the other scenes too much. There's so many games being played now, and the EU games are pretty early, so I don't really get to watch them too much, but I've been keeping up a little. I can't really compare the regions though, since I haven't watched too much. It seems like EU is playing a bit sloppy still, but I think they'll pick it up by the time World comes around.
I put Dardoch in the top 3 junglers because he has a lot of confidence when he plays, which I think is good, and mechanically he's good as well. So he's a young player, you know, he hasn't been playing pro that long, and he's done really well. I guess he's like one of the younger players, so he still has a lot of room for growth, and I think that he can be one of the best. I think there's a couple reasons why I wouldn't want to consider myself a top jungler. The first reason is because I think it's kind of arrogant for players to rate themselves, especially if you're going to rate yourselves above other players. I think that my opinion is going to be super biased if I do try to rate myself, so I'd rather just not do it. And secondly, I've always sort of had the opinion that I don't really want to think of myself as good. I'd rather try to think of myself as bad and just focus on all the things that I need to improve on. So even when some people will consider me good, no matter how many things I'm doing right, there's also so much more that I can improve on. So I just only want to get better instead of worrying about where I am.
Should be a series, and Game 1 already delivering with the champs like Cloud9 all the tools they need to try and dismantle Liquid, but Liquid are a team that seem to be slowly on the rise.
Big binding there for Matt, but no initiation there for Liquid. Targeting
Oh, this could be it.
Starting to lose a 1v1. Impact look to go back in. The ground challenge issue, but Impact gets the on, and there's your first blood. First and only kill in the game. Now under his belt as well. Cloud9 can now really start to abuse the global power of Shen here. Trying to play a bit of a 1-4 as Impact's going to get the push. Data Jensen though down and sneaky. Goes down to Phoenix. Now Data moving back in as Matt. Tags 2 with the Bard ulti. Impact though charges his way in and the damage from Jensen's pretty big. Cloud9 maybe looking to go back in, but the ulti goes wide for Bunny Foo
Forced
Foo.
into making a move. Cloud9 hasn't been able to make a move before that. That point is not here yet, obviously, but watch his ability to fight back here.
Maybe could get it, but Sneaky actually once again dueling Phoenix flashes out, looking for the outplay. Needs a few more waters, but there's Shen going to join in for it. Phoenix, who ulti, he does tick down. But now they have to make sure they get the kill here. Matt's also there. The taunt's going to land. Bunny Foo Foo lands a Winter's Bite in. Impact does get the kill and Sneaky lives. And now Matt looks to be caught out of position. Ultis and tries to flash out. But he hits himself. The gravity field's there and Sneaky's going to get a kill.
To show the difference in the Drakes right now and how it would apply to strategy. But Team Liquid actually trying to make a push in the mid lane. Very risky.
Oh, Impact huge taunt actually. And now the arrow nails Phoenix as well. Can they take him out? They can. Doesn't use his ulti. And now Cloud9 leap forward and take out Lolo as GA is going to pop on the bottom side of your screen. Jensen and Impact going to stay around to finish it up. But Lolo flashes out to safety, and that was disaster for Team Liquid as Lolo's gonna get hunted down.
Yeah, just I think a big strategic mistake, and Lolo misses his hop over the Drake pit, which lets Jensen finish off. I think that's gonna be game pastry. Another move collapse down here, but Phoenix, Matt, and Fabi will be here, and because of how low C9 is, Team Liquid's gonna go.
They got Sneaky, Fabi looking in again, but doesn't follow up with a binding. C9 just gonna hold off on this. Can TL steal this without a smite? Matt are gonna get chunked out. Jensen's gonna wipe him off the rip. Baron goes over to Cloud9, and now Phoenix getting chased down as damage is there. Yeah, someone got revived, but Fabi dies again. I was like, who's that? Oh, it's Fabi.
Meanwhile, on the main stream, right here, they're going for the win. 5 versus 4. Fabi's still dead.
Yep, C9 gonna look to take this down. TL, very difficult defense, and it will not happen this time around. Cloud9 gonna take the Nexus and game number 1.
Bunny's missing? Okay, it's okay. We can close the door for now.
해보자. 일단 다음 게임 승훈이 들어갈 거고.
Someone's playing next game.
그리고
And
퍼플에서는 벤이 조금 더
우선 로코랑 한 시즌을 같이 있었는데 그렇게 친하지는 않았어요. 그렇게 친하지는 않았고 그 형제팀이라는 시스템 안에서 서로 다른 팀이긴 하니까 엄연히 말하면은 그래서 굉장히 친하지는 않았고 되게 선수 때는 한 성과를 하는 애였어가지고 되게 이상한 애네 별로 친하게 지내지 말아야지 정도로 생각하고 있었는데 북미 와서 이제 코치하는 거 보고 하니까 되게 어른스러워지고 좀 성격도 좋아졌더라고요. 뭐 굉장히 비즈니스적인 관계일까나? 미소 같은 경우에는 처음에 탑 라이너로 들어와서 제가 그때 정글로 빠지게 됐고, 이제 왜냐면은 사람이 없었으니까 포지션에 맞는 사람을 구할 수가 없는 시즌 막바지에 이제 급하게 구해 왔었는데, 미소가 정말 열심히 해주고 잘해줘가지고 좋은 인상을 남겼었고, 애가 미드로 바꿔서 미국으로 간다고 해가지고 열심히 계속 그 페이스북으로 한 번씩 메시지로 인사하고 열심히 하고 있냐 안부 정도 물어봤었는데, 와서 보니까 되게 반갑고 좋아요.
시간 됐다. Let's go.
네. 첫 번째 뱀 보고 그 자리에서 조금 더 생각해보자고.
And then think about it a little more. Anyone read more Red Bull?
As he moved throughout the game, I think Team Liquid have made some necessary and intelligent adjustments sort of moving into this game. But is it enough to topple Cloud9, who are looking for, I believe, at least 6 straight wins if they win this game?
Usually in the same place.
Spotted, I think, no, because Dardoch got seen by
Gang potential, but they landed on Matt.
Yeah, Matt actually knockups there. The teleport's in, but first blood already goes to the rack side. Dardoch though backing onto Sneaky, and Lawler's down as well. Fabi able to get that kill, but Impact gonna try and turn things around. Does ulti himself after a good little snare, but Cena can't follow back in. Now Impact's gonna get body slammed. That'll force him to flash out of the way. And TL with the teleport first. Snare off Impact. Lawler's gonna try and take him down, but Fabi's not in range for the final shot.
Yeah, and the kills actually go over in favor of Team Liquid because they get the kill onto Fabi, whereas Cloud9 got first blood onto Meteos. The first blood will matter a little bit, and Impact's got a juke, otherwise he's dead.
He can't. Oh, Duke's the last one. No, can't get the crit bullet out. Dardoch even in with the ulti.
Now they go for Drake, and teleports could come in from Team Liquid if they want to contest.
This is spotted, but
or Dardoch can steal.
For it. Oh, Dardoch finds Jensen, gets the ulti back in as well. Straight into Rune Prisoners. Jensen somehow zips out. Impact now in there as the teleport comes in. Arrow into Lolo could be enough, but Fabi shooting from the backlines as well. Ulti goes in as Dardoch slides Impact. Last bullet smacks Meteos in the face as well, and now Smoothie could be the next target. Lolo takes a bite out, but TL don't keep going. Performance 3-0-1 right now as Phoenix is into the backline.
That's the double teleport.
Gonna maybe have to arrow him, but Smoothie gonna get caught up. Exhaust is down. C9 just turn and run, but Phoenix gonna keep snaring. Arrow's good, but the lockdown's there from the Jhin at long range, and Smoothie gonna keep getting chased. Phoenix needs one more spell and delivers the overload straight to the back.
Yeah, Sneaky can only do so much to save Smoothie in that situation, and without a turret, they push into the lane. And that's just an oversight by Cloud9. Obviously, they don't want to be denied the farm, but Phoenix didn't have to teleport into that last fight, so they still had the one teleport up, and they're able to get a kill off of it. Now Jensen's pushed up in the mid lane. Things are getting dicey for C9.
Yeah, forced ulti out, but snared up by Rise still. Matt's actually here. He collects the kill with an auto. Jensen burns the flash and still dies for it. TL up 6 kills to 1 already. Yeah, all been started by this man as well. Dardoch maybe looking for a dive. Fabi opens up on the ulti. Sneaky gonna force the title out as he eats
nice
from Bard. But that's too much CC. Liquid gonna take him out. And
yeah, they just continue to crush. Like, that was beautiful by Team Liquid. And then Lolo's going for Impact too!
Looking for the solo kill. Needs another auto. Lolo dives the turret and takes him out. Team Liquid are going crazy. Seraph should not be too far away. And Jensen almost again eats it. Dodges the snare as well. Talk about how good he is in a macro situation. Matt gonna move back towards the tower. Good flash out, but the tower collects him. And Jensen collects a ridiculous outplay.
That was insane. Like, the number of things he did to outplay to make that kill happen. How do you do that? Like, he did everything right, but now Phoenix also in danger of being dove.
Here's the dive, but Lolo's here, locked up with the Frozen Tomb, and Phoenix able to flash out of the way. Shield pops in, Sneaky taking damage, but he just face tanks it to try and get him. Lolo wants in, but he has to flash out to safety. Whoa! Comes back down and takes out Sneaky, but he's gonna die for it.
We're gonna see a pause.
Alrighty then.
We're definitely gonna see a pause for that, and this is gonna be super interesting because that was what looked like a super, super old bug that you haven't seen for a while. It's one of those...
Well, the bug was pretty weird. We had just gone top to go push against Rise, and then we knew they could TP, and Jensen got a kill mid, so we had known that we could go for the dive and Rise, so we went for it, and then we killed Rise. Trundle was nearly dead, and then Rek'Sai knocked him up, and I think he flashed at the same time, and from my perspective, I thought he had like flashed over the wall or something, because I couldn't see him anymore, and my screen was just like barely off of him. So I turned around because I didn't see him anywhere, and then I think he like attacked me twice and then hit me with his Q, and then I died. I was super pissed at the time. I double question marked all chat and I paused because I was just like, where is Trundle? Like, what was that? Because I didn't see him flying down. The spectator saw him flying down, but not from my screen. I just saw him literally invisible. It was pretty sad. I mean, I kind of knew I was the bug master before. A lot of my solo queue games, I just experienced an insane amount of bugs so far. I think a decent portion of that is the fact that I have replay HUD, because I think a lot of bugs happen, but not a lot of people look into them. But if I use replay HUD, I can sit there and just stare at it and like repeatedly show it, so everyone can like understand what's happening. I mean, that's not the sole reason, but I run into a lot of bugs and I have that, so I get a bunch of highlights about it. So it's pretty sad knowing those. The only bug that I didn't really know was a bug at the time was the Season 5 Worlds blue trinket one, where I blue trinketed against IG to the right of mid, and it showed 2 people. Like, I knew they were camping in there, but I didn't know it was 4. It showed me 2, and then I walked over and it was like their entire team killed me. I didn't know it was a bug because I thought Blue was working correctly, but there's no reason I can pause there or nothing I can do for that. That would have had to have been an outside person, like a coach or someone watching the game, like, that blue orb, why would he walk that way? Like, I'm confused.
Next few minutes.
Yeah, I also hear that they're going to continue the review. Potentially, we're going to be going to the analyst desk shortly, but for now, we're going to continue seeing this. Oh, well, no, I see some copy. I'm going to start reading it. This is an update. Due to the bug, C9 has been offered a remake, and they have accepted. So while we get that locked down, big decision right there, obviously. I think it was obviously, in my opinion, it was the right call. That was a clear bug that resulted in his death. And this should push Team Liquid off of it.
This is quite a fun game of chicken. There's Team Liquid actually hanging out. Sneaky doesn't have a ward, actually going to get tagged up. Ignites down, force the fly. Matt goes in, there's a stun. Snail lands in as well from Fabi at level 1. And Sneaky!
Oh no!
Gives first blood away, and Fabi's reloaded. Bunny Fufu going to get stunned up as well. Damage is still there. That'll force a flash, and that went horribly wrong for Cloud9.
The all-important game of the series, but Meteo's going to try and get a little bit of this back. He's done a very quick 3-camp red buff coming in behind Lorlo.
Jungle is the great equalizer. Meteos can line it up. Lola's already taunted out of the way. Beautiful flash from Meteos, and that's the answer.
Beyond the halfway point in the lane. Here they're doing it. Double TP.
Yep, here's the play. Matt and Fabi need to be careful. Bunny Fufu with the ulti disables the turret. Now
let's go!
Meteos forces a flash, but Fabi's now going to get ulted on by Shan. Impact straight into the backside, but Jensen dishing out damage where he can. Re-engage right from Lolo, finds the taunt for 2. Under the turret there for Jensen, and he is going to go down to Dardoch. Meteos now getting chased, but Lolo low. Sneaky out in the magical journey, gets himself to safety. No, it's not. Matt finds him with the tag. There's the flash out under the snare, but Dardoch flashes forward. Meteos re-engaging, but a huge cosmic binding lands on a 2, and Phoenix arrives. Dardoch gets himself a kill. Sneaky going to get plowed down as well. Meteor stunned under his turret, and that's another one. Team Liquid with a big team fight win, and Bunny gonna keep running.
Still going.
Good luck.
I mean, Meteos is still gonna go for it.
They're going. Lolo, little too squishy still. Damage is there, and Impact will get the kill. Well played, Meteos.
You can see how difficult it is, though, for an Irelia to kill the Sunfire Cape Shen, but Meteos obviously still has high base damages on Gragas, can jump in there for the burst, and now they go for Team Liquid in the mid lane.
Big old Bunny Fufu, Sneaky charges up as well, but the binding misses Phoenix. Gravity Field's down. Damage is there from the Victor. They might turn it around. Jensen does fall there, and Bunny's lucky to be alive. Sneaky will get Phoenix on the back end, but that's a trade that should have been a clean win for C9.
Baron, Dragon, and turrets more quickly.
Team Liquid still in control. Matt may be caught, but he hops out to safety. Bottle, big Bunny. Lines up the stun, doesn't get Phoenix. Now Shen's gonna ride into the ulti. Impact now taking damage. Meteos with the ulti tries to keep his team alive, but Lolo's here in the house. Dardoch now unstoppable as he takes out Irelia, and Bunny Fufu gonna get chased down. He flashes out after the Unburrows. Jensen just trying to get Lolo and Fabi off his tail, but he can't do it. He'll flash out from under the taunt, and that might get him to safety, but now Meteos is in trouble. Long range stay, not enough. Jensen again dodges out, but Phoenix gonna chase him down. Meteos now called out 1v5, and he's dead. Phoenix grabs the double. Cosmic binding down, Impact.
Lolo's just coming over for the fight.
Oh, again they find Fabi and Phoenix. Bunny Fufu making the play, but Gragas ulti doesn't find them. They're still trying to get in there though, but Jensen gets melted as Phoenix goes crazy. And the binding's in, but Meteos caught on the front side in the gravity field. Sneaky now gonna get chased out. Team Liquid gonna clean things up as Phoenix get a double kill. Bunny goes down as well. A triple for Phoenix. Flashes straight in on Impact. They might even dive the fountain. He gets snared up. They don't go too for it though. And Team Liquid, yeah, Impact not enough to try and take this down. Team Liquid is going to charge forward and take down the Nexus. Cloud9 will finally fall as Team Liquid topple a giant to take the series.
We're gonna review this first block tomorrow.
뭐 어차피 지금 너네들 뭐 되게 다운돼 있고 한데 거기서 또 리뷰하고 뭐라고 해봤자 잘 안 들어오고
I don't think
빨개지니까
reviewing right now is a good idea based on
머리 좀 식히고 나서
you
내일
need to
보자.
cool your heads off a little bit, and we'll reconvene tomorrow.
Our set against Liquid was not one of our better sets. We won game 1 in a pretty slow-paced game. It was one-sided, but we were slow. And then the next game started out really badly. We got a remake, which was kind of bittersweet because we didn't really deserve to win the game because of how bad it started, but we also would have lost so much if we didn't take the remake because we lost like 2 people that shouldn't have died due to a bug. So it was a really tough situation, and after that it didn't really get better. We just weren't playing well. It's a bad day.
과거는 딱히 뭐 그냥 SK 때 훈이가 테스트 보다가 의외로 잘해가지고 합격하고 하다가 이제 푸나틱 제외해서 그 연습생보단 푸나틱 선수가 하는 게 당연하니까 푸나틱 선수가 때 스크림 가기 전에 스크림 했던 기억나고 그 이후 때 뭐 딱히 뭐 인연이란 게 없었죠. 왜냐면 저는 미국에 있었고 걔는 유럽에 있었잖아요. 그러다가 뭐 이번 스프릿 때 여기 와가지고 좀 친해지고 얘기도 많이 하고 그러다 보니까 뭐 이번에 알게 된 거죠. 훈이가 전 생각 많이 잘한 탑솔이고 이번 메타에 가장 혜택을 받는 탑인 것 같고, 그리고 제 생각에는 훈이가 다 스크림할 때 트롤한다 이런 말 하는데 그래도 물론 트롤할 때도 있긴 하는데 사람들 다 트롤하잖아요. 근데 그것보다 그냥 걔도 생각 많이 하면서 하는 것 같아가지고 잘하는 것 같아요. 그냥 데스도 많이 공격적으로 잘하고 좀 플레이메이킹을 많이 잘하는 애라 그냥 플레이메이킹 많이 잘 만들고 레인오버와 호흡도 좋고 잘하는 선수인 것 같아요.
Tweet out the hashtag IMTWin or the hashtag C9Win to make your voice heard. It is our match of the week, of course. We imagine there's a lot of people behind it. Love to hear your thoughts out there in the Twitterverse, so let us know. We're going to look for something because Immortals have now officially broken the bottom inhib turret. They're onto the inhib, but Cloud9 are starting to pick up pace here. This little base race.
You would think they'd set someone up. They're actually pinging
Nexus turret,
baby.
All right, well, Immortals, they're going to get the first inhib, but Cloud9 should be able to take this as well. Immortals are done.
Why not keep going? Shields on the minions.
2 back now.
Yeah. It's 9 minutes in.
Yep.
They're not going to get this, I don't think. Oh my god.
It looks like they might. Buddy Fufu! No, he's not going to get that.
It's getting close.
Minion's still there. They have to protect it. Cloud9 do take the inhib, and Sneaky and Impact still pushing. C9 going to kick them out of their base. Cloud9 just going to push a wave in, but what a wacky trade. I was ready for like some mad no-scope, like hook on flash play. Oh, Impact though. Oh dear. The first target flashes away. Zara ulti burnt though by Adrian. Ignite down as well. Impact lives this time, but Meteos back in. Rainover going to get stunned up. He'll get hooked away. And first blood goes to Meteos.
Ooh, and it's going to continue. Here comes Huni.
That's Huni with the equalizer. Going to ride in, look for that big Protobot. Protobot, they're getting locked up. Protobot straight into the back as Sneaky's going to be forced to flash out. Impact running for his life as Cloud9 have 3 low people on the front line. But that's a great exit there from Bunny Fufu.
That's why you give Bunny Thresh. He knows the angles. Impact and Meteos still have a little ways to run.
Like a TP in, that Shin's going to try and collapse, but it's actually found Pobelter and Huni. Can't turn it around. Huni doing too much damage, and now Impact maybe caught out of position. He's going to die to Pobelter. Meteor's going to get caught as well. They tried to back. He gets over the wall, and Bunny Fufu saves him again. Oh, Adrian! He wants it, but he's going to get played out. Plants, not enough. Both teams doing a pretty good job keeping some vision up, although Rainover and Adrian getting cute. Gonna find Meteos, tags him up, and there's the Lantern again. Zara ulti burn, but it's not enough. Meteos! Oh, he has to flash out of the way, but now the Jin ulti opens up. Pobelter around the side as Huni comes in as well. Sneaky gonna go down. Pobelter will claim that kill as Jensen almost gonna get sniped. He's forced to flash out. Kinda needed at this point because C9 do need to be checking and looking for opportunities. Jin ulti, they're gonna poke him out. Sneaky forced to burn the spell shield and the ultimate already. Last few bullets gonna get tanked by Impact. Meteos on the side trying to do some work with Impact. Again, taking up too much damage. Huni goes golden in the front lines, but Adrian's been picked out. Sonny's as well has already finished one. Huni though is gonna go down, and Cloud9 starting to fire back. Pobelter needs to stop, but the Zara ulti is massive on the front lines, and Cloud9, they just can't complete the rest of his kills, but Jensen, he wants in.
Can he make it?
Meteos back in again, but Rainover takes him out. Jensen off to the side, but goes a little too far forward. Buddy trying to make a hero play, but it's gonna cost him his life, and Jensen's too far to the left. Sneaky under his turret, cannot escape.
I mean, that was not a good start to the fight from Immortals, but they have the lead and they're willing to push the tempo.
Spear! Doesn't go for it. Jensen actually back. Rainover hops away. Might die here. Shield's good there from Karma.
Hop away.
Got too much healing. Adrian gonna threaten and Immortal's low, but they're gonna keep going. Jensen flashes in. A desperate play, but he's got snared up. Adrian's gonna take him down.
Right on the edge of getting full wipe.
Oh,
It happened again.
Adrian! Now gonna die, maybe! Yes, does fall down. Ran over the next target. Meteor's gonna bump him back in, but that's not enough for the kill. Meteor actually collects the double and might look to escape with his life. Huni, though, getting chased down by Impact, while Turtle takes out Sneaky on the back end, and the next is still exposed. This isn't enough.
Turtle, get him!
But he's gonna shoot him down. Also get shot down.
Huni's still alive, by the way.
And now hitting the Nexus. I think Immortals have won the game. Jensen gonna try and stop them, but Huni sits a little too far ahead, pops the shield. Meteor's gonna cancel it down. They are gonna get him, but Pogo's look at it, the
Oh my goodness.
After the first turst. I mean, I don't even think it just stalled it for a while, but the game was still so easy for us after that. I don't know, like, their comp is so bad against ours. Their picks didn't do anything. Like, their comp wasn't good. The way they played it was not good. Like, we should have won that game 100% with what they were trying to do. We reacted terribly to every single thing they did. I don't know, dude. Like, this game was a tilter. We should have won this. We need to play something we're comfortable on because this was terrible.
지금 다들 경기 집중할 수 있지?
You can focus still, right? On the game? Yep.
아 뭐가 되게 이상하게 져가지고
Game was super fucking weird.
너네들 막 그런 거 너무 마음 쓰지 말고 그냥 연습한 대로 하면 이길 수 있어. 연습한 대로 그냥 팀파이트 조합으로 가자.
Let's just go as we practice. Just play as we've been practicing. We should be able to win.
About 30 seconds.
Slow. Right. No slip.
Careful bot. You're gonna get fucked bot like 100%.
They have TP, by the way. Keep in mind.
Yeah. Are you able to cancel your early TP if he does it?
No.
Right, yo, can we go now?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yo, let's go on Jin. Let's go on Jin.
Exhausted. Fighting top. He's low. He's low. I can't cancel.
Oh,
you can?
shit.
Oh,
wait. You can't cancel?
Yeah, I can't too. I don't have here.
I heard cancel.
Well. Cancel as well. It's okay, it's okay.
We're gone.
Keep playing. You want to throw up? No?
Italy's here. Italy's top.
Let's back. I'm just gonna walk back here.
Can Cassia walk up?
If I move, can you... Okay, I can move.
Just back. This wave's doomed. I'm doomed. It's fine. Stop. We can't go top anymore. It's doomed.
Alright. League of Legends, boys.
You mind they have Soraka ult.
Don't bite.
Yo, I'm coming top. I think Italy's gonna be top.
Victor top, I think. Not yet, but he's moving. I'm coming
Italy's
up.
here.
I'm moving.
Victor's mid.
Zaka has ulti.
I'm coming up.
No, I'm dying.
I'm going back then.
The
TP.
They're going bottom.
I think I'm fine.
I'll shift top.
Victor's moving.
Italy's
You
here.
guys get out?
Yeah, I'm fine. We're fine.
Victor here?
Oh, Victor's up there.
No, I don't. Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, goodbye.
I'm fighting top with mid. Did you hit him?
I'm okay.
Victor's
here.
Victor's here.
Shit, I'm
We
ulti.
don't have Maokai TP yet.
Victor flashed.
3, 2. You need TP? I think you need TP.
I think
I'm rotating.
Bad. Oh shit. No, if I'm TP, I die too. So.
Yeah, you would die for sure.
When you get the cancer.
Yeah. Kill this guy. No flash.
There's no flash.
Coming over.
You can kill him.
They're all coming on the right.
I think.
Oh, well. Goodbye, world. This is fun.
Oh, jump.
It's been
I'm
real.
not telling you.
Do you think if I ulti flash them, catch them off guard, we can fight this?
No.
We don't have damage, but maybe it's her saving grace.
Dash.
This game's over.
We're doomed. We can't.
They probably get Baron.
I'm Grom now.
You wanna give it up?
I don't think we should give it up, but Victor flashed in.
Yeah,
we
Victor,
killed Victor.
fight. Victor. Victor Jet. Straka flashed. Hey, Irelia.
Ignite it.
Irelia. I'm dead.
Can we go?
I'm slow.
How long? I have a W.
WCD. Nice. Careful.
Can we go on this guy?
This guy. I'm dead.
You can catch.
Nice. Let's do Baron. Can you do Baron?
No, you guys are low.
No,
I think we can. Let's go. We can cast you. No.
No.
TP.
Okay.
Victor's up in 10.
Graves. Single Graves.
Good. And I'm gone.
Hey. Donnie help too. Yeah. Hey, Jin.
Just flashed in.
Jin punish.
I'm dead.
I'm dead too.
It's over.
Fuck.
Oh, and then I think
we lose right here.
Yeah, we lost.
2-0 versus Cloud9. Yeah, and an unfortunately anticlimactic end, as it seemed like Cloud9 had caught the miracle fight.
We're getting all complacent. Well, that happens.
I don't know. Like, when this kind of stuff happens, it just makes you not even want to try. Like, this was like a fucking embarrassment.
When we lost against Immortals, I was definitely upset because no one was too focused during the games, and I don't know. It was really disappointing for me because playing against Immortals is a big benchmark for us. We had such a close series against them at the start of the split. It felt like we'd improved. We only had a close loss to TSM otherwise, and we'd been winning all of our other games, so I was thinking we're making a lot of improvement. We'll play Immortals again. This is a really good benchmark, see how we do. And we just blew it, so it was really a tough loss for me. We play TSM next week, which I think is kind of bad timing for us to have to play because we had such a bad week this week, but hopefully in the week leading up to the TSM game, we can have some really good practice. And I still feel like that we're a good team, but we're kind of rough around the edges. We need some refining, and you know, some of the steps we take towards getting better might actually set us back a bit. And I think that's kind of what happened last week. I don't really know how to describe what happened last week, but we just didn't play well. And hopefully we can, you know, have a good week of practice and play well against TSM.
I definitely don't think it hurts team synergy switching out supports because we know how to play with both players. I guess before, when we were trying like the high bunny, I can't really give too many judgments about our this weekend's games versus TSM so far because I think a lot of it's going to come down to how we practice this week. I think we do have the potential to work really hard and pull forward past TSM, but I think it just depends on how we're improving. We could just randomly hit some walls that we can't get past immediately, and then I don't think there was too many patch changes, but we need to try and make sure we understand the meta correctly as well. So TSM may understand it better and just might play better, but we're going to try our best to surpass them.
What? Cloud9 team. You see? Cloud9 yes, EU team. So, what EU team? Yeah, I see this position. Cloud9 EU team? No, Cloud9 matching EU team. So, Cloud9 match EU team? Yeah, I did mistake. Maybe we go Europe. Not this. Oh, that's me.
I think TSM is probably like considered the best team right now because they've obviously like won all the games except they only dropped one game to Immortals. And it just seems like they really have this synergy on point ever since Bifrost joined, and we kind of have to beat them if we want first place, and that's what we're all aiming for, so hopefully we can beat them.
The champion, TSM with new support Biofrost on the Braum himself, and TSM as the reigning sort of top dogs in North America based on record. We'll see if they can do anything more for themselves as we get ourselves into game one. Not diveable. He holds the push that Jensen put in. As Bergson already TP'd back in. Oh, Impact gets stunned up, misses the taunt as well. Now damage on a Hanser. Will Meteos go for the flash knockup? I don't think he's gonna be... Yeah, he will go for it, but here comes the Sven scare and the Nidalee coming in. Nice dodge zone comes up, though. Impact not taking any damage from his Q right now. Burns the cooldown on that one. And another knockup coming through onto the Nidalee, still chasing through, getting damage back and forth. Here comes Aurelia onto that one, dodging away from the taunt. A beautiful flash by Svenskeren. And now Impact is very alone. Bomb on him. First blood goes through to Hanser. What a greatly played counter here as well. Impact, you see how far back he played from the turret. Had the Spidey sense to know he might be getting attacked. Jensen dodges one bomb, trades back into Bjergsen. Actually, a minion betrays him and pulls the damage in. And Jensen had to flash away because Hanser is now here. There's a Q in from Nidalee, and it's probably going to be the kill. Oh, and there he goes. A nice one picked up. Ulti by Bjergsen to keep himself alive. And a second kill for TSM. Well played by the roster. A nice attempt, of course, but Sneaky pops the ulti. Ooh, good dodge by Double to get away, but now Bunny's gonna be low. He's gonna jump over the wall. Here's the ulti in, never mind it for this one. And Double it, getting the revive mark on himself. Meteos, dangerously low, will get popped down. First kill picked up, and the revive comes through all the same. Bjergsen doesn't really do anything there. A double kill in for Double Lift on the Lucian. C9 can't get anything done. Now finally a kill in through for Impact. Takes support, still dies down. 3-1 TSM, probably means Barons.
Yes.
And they'll even get more to do now. Arrow's going to miss. Sneaky under a lot of threat, but at least there's 3 here to stop down Hanser, and they will knock him down. Bjergsen smartly cancels, but still the red buff damage was enough. So they might try a Balfrost, puts the shield, blocks a bit of the damage. More zoning bombs, the turret still does go down. And now Meteos forced to run away. Culling is on. Double bomb hits it and stuns Sneaky. Oh, a betrayal of his friend. That's going to be a kill picked up already. Meteos low, bit of a stun coming across. Bunny now caught up as well. That should be an easy one. And they pick up that second kill after all. Third, actually. Bunny, Sneaky, and Impact, all 3 are dead. And TSM can make this one happen. Another one picked up. Jensen is gone still. Flash available. Does not seem to matter. This could be the entire game ending.
They don't have the waves. They may want to go for a double and hit, but they may try to just end it. Looks like that's the plan.
Hanser taking up the turret right now. Both of them, in fact, just gets revived by Zealy. Didn't have to use it during the prior fight, and there goes turret number 1. Meteos very alone, running back, and he's still going to go down. There's the ace. Biofrost gets a heal, stays alive. Oh, what a 9 for him. And TSM, in a 30-minute game, 13-3 on the scoreboard, in control the entire time. Wow. Give the chance for the crowd. Yeah, keeping on to the number 1 spot with a win in game 1 over Cloud9.
We talk about TSM.
아니야, 일단은 단 게임 스무디가 들어갈 거고.
Smoothie's gonna play next game. 얘기했어 이미?
아니 이제 얘기할 거야.
You tell him right now. Smoothie's playing.
처음에 바텀에서 텔퍼 쓰고 갔는데 거기서 우리가 킬을 따였잖아.
We TP bot and got killed, right?
거기서부터 존나 꼬였거든.
From there, it just went sky basically.
그러니까 뱀픽에서의 문제나 아니면은 그 운영상의 문제나 이런 것들을 떠나서 그냥 처음에 너무 말리고 시작했어.
Apart from the pick and ban or early whatever, the early game went really bad for us.
그래서 그 이후에는 되게
Afterwards,
루시안 템 나오고 그래가지고 좀 많이 힘들었을 거야.
Lucian got items and such, and it was very difficult.
특히 젠슨이 좀 많이 미드에서 힘들었을 거야.
Especially Jensen probably felt very pressured.
네, 다음 게임 우리 연습한 대로 하면 무조건 이길 수 있으니까.
If we play like we've been practicing, we should be able to win.
그러니까 너무 그 전 게임에 대해서 부담 갖지 말고.
Don't feel too bad about last game.
다음 게임 그냥 이번 게임.
So for the first game versus TSM, I know I was playing Ashe and that I didn't get a pink ward until later. Like it was around after my first item, which isn't the worst thing ever, but it's just a lot harder to take control. And with that, it's a lot of trouble being able to pressure mid because I'm not guaranteed that there's not wards watching me walk over the river. And there's also the fact that they had Zillion mid, which counters a lot of what we wanted to do. It was really hard to force on him. So every time I try and go mid, I can usually chuck an arrow and feel like we can kill the guy, but against Zillion, he's gonna have his ulti, and I don't think we could actually ever do enough damage to burst through his ulti, and then he almost always hit flash, so it was really tough. There might be more champions that are like that mid, but Zillion might just be the best at denying me kills with like Ashe specifically. Besides that, there wasn't too much. We kind of just rolled over. I think one thing we could have done better was just making plays in their bot lane instead of trying to go on their mid all the time. If we knew we couldn't kill mid, we could have Jensen roam instead. And that's just one little thing. Besides that, I think we just overall lost the macro game and lost the game.
뭐 TSM 자체가 워낙에 좋은 선수들도 많고 좋은 선수들을 원래 뒤에서 조금만 밀어주면 잘해지는 법인데 뒤에서 잘 밀어준 것 같아요. 다른 스태프들이.
그런 식으로 세 번째 밴 아끼면서 그 자리에서 생각을 해야 될 것 같아요.
We have to think carefully about the third ban based on what they ban.
그리고 제이슨 너가 킬 좀 따였어도
Even if you
CS도
died
앞서고
multiple
있었고
times, you were
좋았어.
still ahead in CS. It was still good.
압박 많이 받았는데
You were
되게
pushing a
잘해줬어.
lot, but you played really well this game.
I think sometimes I can be emotional after losses. Like, if I think we played wrong, like when it was obvious that we should have done something differently, or I like just get completely screwed over for whatever reason. But I usually don't let it affect me in a series. So like, let's say we lose one game, and it's like really hard for me. I'll just try to brush it off and move on to next game. I don't really like let it affect me like that. Like in the moment after the game, I might feel down a bit, but like going into the next game, like I just reset my mind and play as I normally would, play my own game.
C9 win. If you think the Cloud9 comeback can happen, then by all means let us know. If you think TSM is going to remain the top dogs in NA, then of course put those votes out as well. But we are ready to go into Game 2 for which team is going to start getting some bragging rights back.
I'm going to ward here. Dude, fighting us top, fighting us top.
Hey,
Nidalee can be there.
We're fine.
I can kill.
Nice, good job, Impact.
Are you dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. It's still good.
Yo, careful to mid, Jensen. You're getting ganked. You're getting ganked.
Let's go up, let's go up, let's go up. I can come.
I'm on the way.
I'm dead, probably.
I think you're fine. I think you're fine.
I'm fine, I'm
good
fine.
job, good job. Bot wave's
top
pretty
solo.
big.
Nidalee's going down from mid.
Hey, we can dive top if you want.
This guy's fucking
not really
lit.
set up for
oh,
it
this
at
guy's
all.
no mana. If he walks over here, I can stun him. No. Alright, gotta go bot.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. Kill this guy, kill this guy. It's fine, it's fine. Nice.
Oh, yo, go, 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 go.
Nice, good job. Look at Braum, guys. Look at Braum.
I'm low, I'm low.
I might need help.
Just let Azir get out. Let Azir get out.
Okay.
Lucian's in there. Hit Dragon. Okay.
Actually, I have to be sneaky.
Yeah.
There's a pink one here.
Oh, what's the TP status of
Oh
top
shit.
laners?
Careful.
Hey, top solo.
I have exhaust, We're fine, we're
Does
fine.
this mid have flash?
Yeah, he should have it.
He ghosted. Okay.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
Hey, where's
Chase, go, go, go. Yeah, I'm going.
Nice.
We can kill them. Braum no flash.
I don't know. She died. She's spawning and going somewhere.
I can't help. It's fine. I'm good.
Nidalee could go top. I can go top.
Oh, fucking one kick for ulti.
I'm in basement.
Nice, good job, dude.
Yeah, good job. Nidalee's on blue.
Braum flash there.
Yeah. Mid has no ghost. He has
Aurelia
flash.
has
I can
flash,
try to
take
deny
exhaust.
their blue here. Yeah, can you help me, Impact?
Yeah, I'm up. Can you promo me?
Yeah, I can.
Idalee have flash.
Aurelia flash? Okay. I got timer.
I think I'm dead.
I'm gonna stay in base for a sec.
Fuck me. I'm bad.
We should back soon. They could be camping this bush. Do you have W for it? At all?
Yo, you want to go mid with me, Impact?
shit.
We can maybe look for something mid.
We're fine. Go. Look at Italy.
They're TPing bot.
I have ult.
We can win this. Oh, never
I'm on
mind.
the way down.
Yeah, I'm okay. Idalee ulti down.
Yo,
Victor's
Italy's
here.
dead.
No.
Oh,
I'm
he's dead. Nice, guys. Good job.
We might be able to look for a victory if you try to run me down, Jensen.
Hey.
Do you want to shuffle?
Yeah.
I can walk mid, guys. I can
He's
walk
ghosting.
mid. I can walk mid.
I think he's dead. Coming up.
Let's flash.
He's out.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Let's push bot.
Hey, we can take a
Good
turret.
job.
Yeah.
That's good.
They TP. No words here.
If he walks up, I'll try to stun. Oh, hit him. Yo, can you get him?
Yeah, we got him. He's stunned.
We
Good
can do
shit.
Baron.
Yeah.
We can Baron
As
now?
we can do it.
Yeah, I think you should just do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I TP. Hey, Wadu.
Yeah, I can ward.
Hey, Finicky, be careful. Anyone focus you.
Yeah, I think if they come, should we fight or just finish? What do you guys want to do?
Just CL dies fast
I think we can finish. We can finish.
Yeah, finish. Yeah, finish it.
Anyone try still?
Nice,
Oh,
good job.
Shit, almost missed that.
I'm on it, really? Hey, help.
I'm ulting the backline. Lucian, guys.
Lucian.
Nice.
Good job.
Hey,
Good job.
Victor is so strong.
I slowed him.
Victor's slow to shit.
Hey, he ghost.
Nice, go mid.
Go mid.
Nice. Good job.
That's
Has
He has no
ulti.
ulti. Victor no ulti.
Look at top turret. Sneaky's not here. Yo, Braum no flash. Lucian flashed.
Hey.
Yeah, I got you. Sneaky, hit him.
Victor just flashed in.
Nice.
Aurelia's on Jensen.
Yeah.
Aurelia. Nice, guys. Go to end. Go end.
Four dead.
Yeah.
Go end.
Do we just go for it or should we go for other
just go
hits?
end. Just go end.
Okay.
We're fine.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Bonnie? Yeah.
너가 못하고 그래서
It's not
뺀 거 아니야.
because you're bad.
아마 다음 라운드에
Or anything like that.
이거는 그냥 뭐 플레이어의 자잘못이 아니라
This is
그냥
not regarding the good or bad doings of a player. It's just
그냥 전략적인 거야.
This is just tactical decisions.
Smoothie and I being swapped out, it has its pros and cons. Some of the pros being you get to see your team play from an outside perspective, you get to talk to someone who plays the exact same position as you and collaborate with them to figure out what's best. And some of the cons are you don't get to play as many games. That's probably the biggest one. So it just depends how you look at it, I guess.
근데 그렇게 하는 거 별로 안 좋아.
Wait,
But he doesn't think that's too good.
Do we have an open ban for?
밴 넘은 거 있나? No, I don't think we have open bans.
What? Yeah.
Okay, time to go. All right.
Have we thought this?
일단 뱀픽은 내가 조금 더
I gotta take him back. I'm gonna keep thinking about it.
Support playing Bard and Biofrost on a Karma that was banned away from him in game 1, hoping to win the 2-on-2 if it happens. We are here in a game 3. TSM versus C9. Who's it going to be?
Bjergsen, but Bjergsen is already rotating down bot lane.
Yeah, 4 to the bot side, playing for the red buff at the very least, but maybe a bit more as here comes Svensker, level 5. Gets the stun up on Bunny Fubu, who jumps over the wall to run away, but Biofrost gets the root, and here comes Bjergsen, but he's still trying to run, won't get away. First blood comes through to double lift. If it's done, not going to land. Biofrost looking a little aggressively. Yeah, they're chasing him with the Cloud Drake as well, and here comes a flank teleport. Look at the damage on a sneak. He can't go anywhere. A perfect culling and a nice body slam to round it out. And now Hansar is in to land a little bit more crowd control. Can he find the next route? Can he find Bunny Fufu or maybe Meteos? They are running away. Hansar has enough mana to make this happen. There's the Q, and there's the ulti in for Bunny. Fufu actually catches on to 2 of them, still running away for his life. Biofrost can't land it, and Bunny gets away just barely, but it's still 1-for-0 TSM. Right? They have the ones where you poke at someone, run away, and do something else. And Bunny looking for the play, gets the ulti onto 2. Maybe this is the fight they go for. Meteos in the front line, goes for the knockup onto Biofrost, but he's now getting attacked as the Soul Tank. Now Impact runs in for Svensker, who knocks him around, and now Meteos is forced to run, takes another slow, and now Hansar flashing over, goes for the kill, and they're going to pick him off. Meteos has been shut down. Kill going to Bjergsen. But knows there are 3 TSM members up here now looking for the play on a double lift. He's gonna dodge one, but still get knocked up. A couple more snipes will do it, and there's the crit. Sneaky gets a kill, and there's no AD carry for TSM. It's only magic damage. A 2-man over Buddy Fufu, and he's gonna land the stun on Hansar. It looks like plenty of damage done to him, and he's gonna zone use and stay alive. A lot of healing coming through. Explosive gas to buy some time, and Impact is holding everybody back. Jensen gets a kill off on a Hansar. That's 2 picked up, and TSM want more. Magical Journey to find someone else to kill. Can they have that happen? There's no turret there. That inhibitor could actually maybe just die to the minion wave itself. Meteos actually getting caught out with this one. The root's gonna come in a nice flash, and they're just chaining the CC. Meteos will die for that. TSM have probably an easy Baron right now. I can't see C9 stopping this. They will try. But I don't think it's going to matter. The shield, Hansar doesn't even take any damage right now. Impact on the front side, a fair bit of damage and a nice Bard ulti. Hansar actually losing a lot of his health bar. Baron still doing some damage. A stun's going to land. Biofrost low. Hansar nearly dies to Deathfire touch, but he does kite away. And it looks like I was wrong. C9 defending the 4v5 pretty clean. And now the team is coming in to stop C9 at Baron, but can they do it? Svensker not gonna get stunned actually. Here comes the teleport in. 1,000 health left on Baron. Smite used early by Sven, which should mean it goes to Meteos. And there's the first kill though. It's already the Jhin dead. Jensen's gonna be next, burning down to death, and Hansar gets him 2-for-0 so far. Meteos gonna be next up easily. Popped across the wall. They've caught Impact as well. This is surely gonna be the game. A triple kill already. Make that a 4th now picked up for double lift. And now Bunny Fufu just running for his life. It's not gonna matter. An ace for TSM. Off the back of the Elder Dragon. They will take down the series. They will be still.
The reason why they won game 2 and then they swapped them out for game 3, I was really confused.
And so about that, you just want to face, which one would you rather face? Because one of them's crushing you in lane, you're playing for lane more, and one of them's crushing you in the game. So which one is it?
Oh, I would much rather play against Bunny. I think it's just easier, obviously. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like he was definitely weaker in lane, and I don't know. I just felt like he didn't have as much impact as he should have.
So you're talking about the lane. You're always playing for the lane.
So taking criticism from people outside of your own team is kind of weird. Like for example, Doublelift was saying I had no lane pressure or whatever when we played against him, and we reviewed the games, and it was like, okay, so we 2v1 them both games, and I'm pretty sure me and him were even fighting the whole game, so not really sure how that makes sense. So it's kind of just like, and I like during review the team laughed about it and said like, what the hell is he talking about? So I don't know, just the only true criticism that you actually have to take into account is criticism from your team, and that's really what matters most.
when I first started playing League, I used to take criticism from the community really seriously, and I actually see a lot of pro players do it too. You know, they care if someone calls them a one-trick pony, or they care if the community says something about them. But what I've realized is that the community, I think it's fine that they make those judgments about players, but there's no way they're ever right, because they don't see what players see. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in competitive scenes that people just don't understand. Even challengers in solo queue, they don't understand how to manage waves. And so how can someone on Reddit understand that? And if you can't even understand those basic concepts, then how can you possibly judge how good a player is? And there's also so many things you don't see, you know, like maybe someone was told to make this mistake. Maybe as a team they thought what they were doing was correct. But Reddit likes to hone in on very specific things, you know. When we started the splits, Bunny was winning more games than Smoothie was. You know, Bunny was 3-1, Smoothie was 1-3 or something. So everyone's saying, oh, of course, you know, this is Bunny coming into the shoes that everyone knew he could do. He's the best player in Smoothie. Shit, you know, like they make these really huge assumptions based off very little info. But then lately, Smoothie's been winning and Bunny hasn't. And so now people are completely flipping. Oh yeah, Smoothie's totally the best supporter. Why the fuck would you ever use Bunny? We saw this last play, blah, blah, blah. And so these things are just incredibly out of scope. You know, I don't really blame people for having those opinions, but I just don't take them seriously either, because I know that they're so uninformed that nothing they can say would really bother me. You know, you could call me a Rek'Sai one-trick pony, because that's what I've played most MLSDS games on, but is it the case that I can only play Rek'Sai and can't play anything else? Maybe. Or maybe it's the case that I think Rek'Sai is the best champion. People don't really know. So I just don't really take the criticism seriously.
So we did lose today, but it's not like we just rolled over. We gave him a hell of a time, and we took one game off of him. So next time we just have to prepare better and win.
1-3경기 느낀 게 쟤네가 템포 먼저 빨리 잡고 템포는 상관없는데
They always try to group and get mid-turn and shit, and we're not reacting quick enough.
그러니까 어정쩡하게 할까 말까
We're just like, oh, should we go? Do we not? And we kind of stuck in between the choices.
I don't know if it was that. It was like there's just a few times where we like lost the turret when they were pressuring us on all fronts. Like
모든 라인에서
I think
압박 주고 있었을 때
when we lost at tier 2 mid, they like cut us off in mid.
줘버렸을 때 우리
Pretty sure you could have like used the bar pole to go around the turret.
방향으로 턴에
That would
돌아갈
have
수
been fine, but they
있었는데
got the turret pieced out.
걔는 그냥 못 빠고.
I think it happened another time too.
한 번 더 그런 게 있었지.
I think all the teams that went to Korea improved an insane amount, because we were just there for about a month, I think, and every single team was able to get a ton of practice in on the newest patch, which basically set up for this entire season. So TSM may have just benefited the most. They had already been playing with the 4 core players. They only switched out support to Biofrost, which was a pretty good move so far. I think Biofrost is a really good player, and I think Yellowstar just lacked an insane amount of synergy with the rest of the guys. It was really weird. Like, before when I'd play against Yellowstar in international tournaments and stuff, he had never like screwed up like he did on TSM. I remember scrimming against him, he would just die all the time and do a lot of stupid stuff, but now I think, I don't know if it's just being in an A that made it weird for him, or not being on Fnatic, I don't know. Something along those lines made him really uncomfortable, probably. And now that he's back in NEU, I think he's doing a lot better, and Biofrost has come into the spot pretty well.
Well, I think it sucks losing to TSM because TSM is like kind of the team to beat. Like I want to beat Bjergsen especially and like do very well against him so that people actually like see me as like a very strong player. So not being able to beat them kind of sucks, and our next match against TSM is probably far away. So I can't wait to play them again, but it's far away and it sucks that we lost. But we just have to move on and improve our play and then play better next time.
Hey, let's go fan interaction.
원영아, 뚜껑 치러 가자.
I think that was funny.
All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Well, the overall result of losing to TSM wouldn't get me down that much because, you know, we lost to Immortals in the beginning and I knew Immortals were a good team, but we played the way we practiced and we came in as prepared as we could. It just wasn't good enough. And so that kind of loss, I'm completely fine with. That'll never really get me that down because it's just more motivational. You have to get better. The TSM one hit a little harder because I felt like we didn't play how we practiced. We made mistakes we knew we shouldn't have, and our game plan just fell apart. That's the kind of one that really hits hard for me. It's not really about the result or who we lose to, it's just how we play. We'll almost always determine my mood after a game. If we play our heart out, play as well as we can, and we lose, I'm happy with that. I'm happy if we played the way we practiced. I'm only unhappy with our result. Even if we win, if we just played bad, you know, we made careless mistakes. If we lose because we didn't try enough or we weren't focused enough, that's the kind of thing that bothers me.
Use hashtag C9win. Let us know who you think is going to take this game number 1 as we load onto the Rift for Apex versus Cloud9.
Yeah, they wanted to get it in, and I think they actually could have gone for that dive had they known where the rest of Cloud9 was, but they don't want to risk it. Meteos starting up the Dragon here, but Shrimp is already on his way down. down, and this could be a pretty explosive fight. It looks like Meteos wants to commit to it. We'll see who gets the smite.
He's trying to solo it. Who's going to get it? It's Meteos. He's taking a lot of damage.
Double
There's
ultimate's
a
coming in from
stand.
Cloud9.
Shrimp has no ultimate. He's tagged, knocked up, and stunned. First blood, Cloud9. Jensen tries to lock down Keen on the side, but he's taking a lot of damage. Apex definitely going to have to look for it. Shrimp has found Meteos as he face checks into his own side of the jungle. He's got the respite, no longer has any flash. Oh, let's see if he gets over the wall. He does, and Sneaky might be the one who's caught. There he goes. Wait, Cloud9 are turning this around. Shrimp is turned upon. He's still got his flash, but they attack him over the wall. The knockup, and Jensen secures the kill. Smoothie continues to chase
Jensen's
forward.
chasing from the
And
bot side.
Jensen, he's got the gold card. He's going to hit Keen. There's Sneaky. Another kill for Cloud9. They're still able to drop Impact, though. Minor consolation prizes. Apollo drops as well. 5-1, Cloud9. They're not even done. It's going to be a chase for Jensen. He's found Nick Special. Flash Boomerang, and Cloud9 take 4. Get away without losing any members.
Yeah, Ray does have his ultimate, though. They look like they want to chase. Equalizer comes down.
He drops it down. Jensen's kiting it around. Smoothie turns, and Shrimp overextends. He goes down. Impact. Whoa, he's going to be saved by Meteos. Jensen's not done yet. He lands the gold card onto Keen. That Rod of Ages coming up huge. So many bounces on the Ricochet, but they just get the one. Yeah, it's down to about 5,000 health already. It's getting burned, and Apex can't respond quick enough. Shrimp is over the wall, but it's secured by Cloud9. Shrimp is so tanky, though. He's soaking a lot as Jensen zones away the rest from the side. Cloud9 pick up the first kill of this as Jensen drops the Destiny Gate. Keen gets caught, but Jensen has found Apollo in the back. Exhaust denies some damage, and Apollo is able to kite it out. Finally, he will go down. Ray gets onto the back line of Sneaky, though, before he finally drops, and Jensen continues to dive forward. Another kill for Sneaky. A gold card onto Keen. They drop it, an ace for Cloud9. Yeah, huge damage from Cloud9. Impact actually charges in and blocks it.
Here we
There
go.
goes on the hunt. Cloud9 chase Apex back, but they still don't commit. They've dropped an inhibitor. They've caught Xpecial, and Xpecial goes down. Finally, Cloud9 clean up that middle inhibitor as Meteos is a little split off from his team. He's got a Guardian Angel, though. There goes Impact charging forward. Jensen gets a stun before being stunned himself as Shrimp will drop. Apollo's already dead to a triple kill of Sneaky. Still 100% kill participation, and Cloud9 are going to drop the Nexus. There's the equalizer, but it is too little, too late, and Cloud9 will take game number 1 over Apex Gaming.
Meteos with the catch.
일단 얘들아 이번 전판 잘했고
good job in this game.
다음 게임 할 때
When you go into the next game.
이번 게임도 막 존나 쉽게 이겼다 이런 건 아니었거든?
This game wasn't like the easiest game ever or anything, right?
그러니까
So,
다음 게임도 좀 긴장감 유지하면서 해주고
keep the tension up, like make sure that you're on edge for the next game.
또 전반적으로 싸우는 장소 고르는 거 빼고는 다 잘했던 것 같아.
Apart from picking where you fight, like places to fight, apart from that, it was pretty good.
근데 뭐 그 거기서도 한참 유리할 때 좀 불리한 지형에서 싸운 거라서 그것도 괜찮았어.
But even when we fought in the wrong places, we were super ahead, so that was fine too.
그리고 이제 궁 같은 거 달라고 할 때 좀 더
when you're asking for
나한테 줘 이런 식으로 콜을 아까 전에도 메토스가 너가 궁 달라고 했을 때 이제 스무디한테 주라고 하는 건 줄 알았던 것 같거든.
So when to be more specific on who's asking for Impact's Shen's ulti, because when Meteos said ulti, Impact ulti Smoothie, because he thought he was asking. No. Like he was asking for you to ulti him, but he thought you were asking to save him. So like just be more specific on.
저 근데 스무디 궁 쓴 적 없던 것 같은데 오늘?
아니 메테오스가 너한테 궁 써줘. 블루에 싸웠을 때. So be more specific on those requests.
그리고 게임 자체는
The game itself.
크게 딱 짚을 건 없었어. 전반적으로 다 잘했어.
There's nothing huge that we have to go over. Overall, it was pretty good.
그리고 사이드 라인 관리 되게
Side
잘했고.
lane control was super good.
Man, I think the biggest thing is I just kill myself for stack and then just sack me up and just,
I think
this is greedy. I'm going
그거 내가 전에도 말했잖아.
I told you before.
캠프 하나 먹으러 가서 죽는 거 되게 안 좋다고.
Going for one camp and dying is not that
네,
good.
물어봤어요.
It was obviously a mistake.
실수였지.
그리고 다음부터는 그러지 말고 어차피 이 경기잖아. 경기에서는
match and on the stage.
그 두 캠프, 세 캠프씩 먹을 수 있는 거 아니고 한 캠프 먹고 빠지는 걸로 위험하다 싶으면은 안 하는 게 맞아.
Yeah, unless it's 2 or 3 camps you can get. If it's just one camp, it's probably good not to take it.
그리고 이제 다음 게임 뱀픽 좀 생각을 해야
We
되는데
need to think about picking a bad next game.
우리가 블루 사이드거든.
We're blue side.
블루 사이드에서는 오히려 좀 편할 거야.
Cloud control. Yep. On to Apex and shut that down as we load onto the Rift for game number 2 between Cloud9 and Apex.
Chain Vest already done for Impact though, so he should be okay. He's definitely pacing very well, and they're gonna go for an all-in on Keen.
Keen cleanse, he gets a huge stun. He's going to dodge a bit of the damage, but the early flash burn means they catch up. First blood, Cloud9.
Yeah, they were doing that situation.
Yeah, very late teleport. Now Cloud9 shove into the
coming in.
Phoenix special. Always looking for Meteos. There they go. They turn on to Jensen. He can't take the claw, but he ults himself. And special will drop. Ray is in the back line. He assassinates Sneaky before he goes down himself. And there goes a huge turn from Keen. Impact is poisoned. Jensen's kiting it out as best he can. Apollo receives the heal. And here comes Jensen once again. He gets in late. Unstoppable. But he drops
Keen is huge.
Keen is so big. He lands the poison, but Meteos is going to be able to get out of this. Keen is looking for one more tick. Can he land it? The miasma slow lands. He gets the speed buff, boost, and Impact gets out.
C9 is going to take the first inhibitor turret, but there's a fight in the mid lane.
Once again, a huge hit. Jensen and Sneaky are dead. Meteos is running for his life, but Apollo drops on the hunt. Ray might eventually catch it. Boomerang Blade is not enough. Yeah, Ray gets the kill. That's 3 members dead. Impact with the Baron is going to be able to take down an inhibitor, but Apex are counter pushing, and the Elder Drake has just spawned.
Yeah, they were just hovering in the pit. Clear away the board.
Oh, Special takes a lot of damage. There's the miasma. He turns it around. There's a taunt. Let's see if Ray, he's flanking on the side but can't go in. The respite is dropped early. Ray hasn't gone in yet. Sneaky's in the back. Ray finally joins the fight, but he can't get in far enough as Keen is kiting it out. Drops the shield as Jensen resets. Shrimp is finally going to go down. Ray goes in, but Meteos dodges it back out. He's forced to flash. And Special with the 3-man knockup, and they're going to bleed the fight up. Apex have got enough damage as they chase it forward. Apollo is going to not kill Meteos, only barely, but it's 3 versus 2 right now.
Keen absolutely. Their jungler's dead.
Xavier definitely flashed. I don't know what
you
else
guys need to fight for drag, don't you?
I mean, I need a recall. I can't do shit with this much health.
They're on it.
Xavier no flash. I don't know about Cassio.
It's gonna die in
It's all the carry. No, we can actually. Oh shit, Baron's up though. We're gonna have to fight Baron while they have 5th dragon. Is that something we can even do?
Oh, nice!
Holy shit! Was that a W?
Yeah.
Holy shit! All right, go to dragon. Go to dragon.
Let's rush Baron.
Oh,
sneaky W.
Shit.
Sneaky fucking W.
Good job. All right, nice.
Low. That is 220 damage.
They'll be up before us.
Well, right before I stole the Elder Dragon solution, I was like, damn, we just lost this fight. Oh god, they're taking Jag, and then I was like, maybe I'll just try and steal. They kept vision of it, and didn't really expect it. I thought there was actually 3 people on it, but through my W, got the Elder Drag. It was a pretty good time.
You really need to be careful this stage in the game. They're looking for the in-game.
They're gonna try to go in. Sneaky's in the back. Ray's ready for the flanks. They caught Jensen. He goes down before he gets a chance. The respite misses. It's 5 versus 4. They get a knock-up on his Sneaky. He's going to be stand united, and he goes down. The GA has been popped. Impact is kiting as best he can, but Apex aren't done just yet. Shut down. It's 5 versus 2, 5 versus 3, and they could try to end the game right here and right now.
C9 is trying to delay. They're trying to cut off the minion waves and stop them from being able to do just that. Meteos needs to run as fast as he can, try to get out of here because Apex is already in the base. They're going to get one inhib. They're going to go for the second and maybe just try to tank it up and end the game.
Yeah, Keen and Apollo, they're going to tank it up. They don't have any minions taking a lot of damage from this. Oh boy, Meteos is still kiting it out on the far side. He gets knocked back, finally gonna be ace.
The death timers are too long, Apex has it.
Yeah, they're dropping the Nexus, and Apex riding the knife's edge to victory in a 60-minute match. They're taking us to game 3 against Cloud9.
We couldn't end the game when we had a lead early.
쟤네도 후반 픽이 너무 세서 후반에는 뭐 어떻게 한타 비비려면은 우리 있는 스킬 다 최대한 활용하면서 해야 되는데
their late game
그게
is
안
super
돼가지고
strong.
한타를 아예 못 이겼어.
We weren't able to utilize all our abilities, and because they scale super hard, we had to be able to do that, and we weren't able to. That's why we couldn't win team fights.
초반에 유리할 때
when we were ahead early,
용 뺏기면서 거기서부터 스노우볼 쫙쫙 굴러갔어.
we
스노우볼을
lost the
뺏겼어.
dragons, and then from there we lost the snowball.
That's not it at
240.
all. What? How does that matter? Like they stole dragon off some bullshit. The dragon leveled up as I smited it. That had nothing to do with the win. The reason we lost is because dragon one-shot Lucian 2 fights in a row. That's what actually made us start losing the game.
원킬 와가지고 그래서 진 거야. 때문에 그런 게 아니라.
아 그러니까 용이 상관이 없는 건 아니었어.
No, it's not like dragon didn't matter though.
I think it was negligible.
무시할 수 있으면 하지 않나?
Like that kind of thing is why we lost the game.
저런 것
Not
때문에
because of
게임을
dragon
진 거지.
control.
용 때문에
We did fine with dragon
나
control.
용 때문에 졌다고는 안 했잖아.
I didn't say it was because of Dragon.
근데 원인 중에 하나긴 했지.
Yeah, but did it matter a little bit?
I think that sometimes it can be hard to get across your point because everyone's right in their own mind. That's what Reaper always tells us. And when I heard that from Reaper, it really made sense to me. It felt like something clicked, and it made it a lot easier for me to, bring up my opinions in the game without trying to attack someone. Because in the past, I can be pretty strongly opinioned, and if I feel like what I want to do is right, if I'm very confident about something, then I guess I can be a bit too aggressive when I try to bring it up with other people, and I can make it turn into sort of like a me versus you situation, which even if what I'm saying is correct, it's not the right way to go about it, and it's something I didn't really realize, because for me personally, I can take criticism really well. If someone's pissed off at me and they feel like I'm doing a totally shit job, I would take it as, okay, I'm pissing this guy off a lot, I must be fucking something up, we should look at this. But it's just not how other people, and I guess the normal, on how to accept things. So I've learned to try to see what they see, and then instead of just saying you're wrong or something like that, it's more about, okay, you were right with what you saw, like ask them what made you do this, and not in a condescending like blaming way, just try to really fully understand what they thought. And then once you can do that, you can be like, oh, with this information you were correct, but you left out this variable. Like maybe what you did was correct if we had vision control. If the jungler wasn't there, what you did was correct. But the fact that we didn't know made it incorrect. Does that make sense? And then usually it's a lot easier to get on the same page. So it's just about being understanding with what they want to do, not trying to make anyone feel bad, and just being careful about making it sound like I'm blaming someone, because that can instantly make someone shut you out.
지난번 인터뷰에서도 말을 했지만 아예 다른 사람 5명이서 모여서, 그리고 저까지 포함하면 6명이 모여서 이제 똑같은 게임을 보고 얘기를 하는 건데 다른 의견들이 나오고 그러면 부딪힐 수밖에 없어요. 부딪힐 수밖에 없는 거고, 거기서 뭐 언쟁이 있을 수도 있는 거고. 근데 그게 부정적으로 다가올 때는 공격적으로 뭔가 말을 하거나 대화가 진행될 때 부정적으로 다가오는 거고, 그 대화 자체는 나쁘진 않아요. 공격적으로 하지 않고 건설적으로 좀 생산적인 방향, 단어만 바꿔서 하면은 긍정적으로 다가와요, 보통은.
Going to try to drag this one out and try to lock Cloud9 down. Both teams 3-2 in the standings right now. A win here would be great.
Especially for Apex.
J-Boyer, disrespect the Q flash. Looking top,
I'm here. I can counter. I'm
We fight.
I'm TP.
Ulster.
No, I don't TP. I'm TP safe, okay?
I'm on server.
Hey, go.
flash.
Nice.
No one can follow.
You don't need TP.
I'm Perth. I'm moving now.
You see the bot lane.
Back.
I
TP.
Oh, he fucked up.
I have to cancel.
Jordan.
Are you cancel?
Jarvan flash.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Uh-oh.
I can live.
Push top.
I get TP.
I can know when I'm closer.
I want Alistar, but I think Alistar's pretty hard. Auto attack.
Oh, hey, he combo. TP, I'm coming. Enemy, Maoka, J-Put TP.
I've exhaust.
Hey, J-Boyer.
Exhausting. Help sneaky.
I got a snap him. Oh, he jumped.
Oh, stunned. Kill him. Nice. Back off, sneaky. Nice. Good job. Push mid.
I'm trying to chase Gragas.
Can you guys walk down, guys? 45.
Hey, can we go, Javin?
Oh shit.
They're going on top. They're gonna come.
Nice. Good job, guys.
We need to be really careful here. They're gonna try to go on us.
We see him.
We have TP.
We see him. We're fine.
taking tower.
Okay.
Just push mid.
If they start dragging, if they start dragging, we should be ready to fight them.
Yeah.
I have blue.
I'm up.
They're starting it. They're on it.
I'm gonna blue. Let's go.
Jarvan's still there for 20.
I'm coming over.
I can't actually steal it without killing myself.
Do you want to go or no?
Yeah.
We should.
I'm TPing. Javin's up in 15. Can we keep going?
Yeah, we can.
I have a arrow. I'm gonna shoot it.
Nice arrow, dude.
Hit Gragas.
I'm up.
I don't.
We can't.
No.
It's fine. Just go mid turret. That's fine. Whatever. Knock him.
We're gonna have to turn on him.
I aired Greg.
I'm gonna back and then I'm gonna TP.
We can't fight. We have to turn.
I can
They're on
protect
Ash.
sneaky.
They're on
I
Ash.
can protect sneaky. No hit.
Alistair flash in. Just kill this guy.
I'm gonna.
I have exhaust.
Alistair heals himself.
No, fight here.
on the side. Hey, 11. We can Cassiopeia?
I'm on Gragas.
Hey, Cassiopeia.
Just kill Gragas.
Okay. I'm hitting Cass. Cass is stuck.
Cassio. Yeah, Cassio.
Hit J4 stun.
I'm dead.
Silver has stack.
You can kill.
Nice,
Can you
guys.
ban? Yeah, we should be able to ban.
No,
Just come ban. Come
okay,
ban.
okay, yeah, just ban, I guess.
Does Casio have flash?
Yeah, no. No
I
flash.
can flash on her.
Cast no
Do we
flash.
want to?
Hey, my
Or
place,
yeah,
we can do
just
it.
do it. Yo, go.
I'm looking, Cass.
Yeah, nice.
Cass is dead. Cass is dead. I'm exhaust for J4. I'm exhaust for J4. We're fine. Nice, good job.
Hey,
J4. Nice
cancel.
cancel, dude. Nice cancel.
Hey, I have us there.
Nice. On Gragas.
Hey, 11.
Can we get Gragas or no?
No. We inhibitor and cannon.
Yeah, just go mid. We can.
No, only Gragas. I think we can just end.
Yeah, GG.
Good job, guys.
Nice. We can only win by fucking 3-game series. Not only, but we enjoy them.
They did not want to lose.
Yeah.
A stressful game 2, to say the least. Really went long in that one, and Keen showing off some new picks, really showing the power of that Cass, and Ray makes the return to the J4. Does not work out in the second game.
일단 레이는 그냥 뭐 제가 한국에 있을 때 에이펙스 숙소에 있을 때 같이 일주일 정도 살았어가지고 친하고 그냥 게임적으로는 잘한 것 같아요. 딜러도 많이 잘한 것 같고 아쉬운 게 좀 있긴 한데 그냥 아쉽다기보다는 팀에서 그런 건지 모르겠는데 탱커를 좀 더 해볼만 하지 않았나 생각 들고 그래도 뭐 자신감 있어서 픽한 거니까 잘한 것 같아요. 일단 라인 페이지에서는 그렇게 공격적이지가 않아요. 일단 정보를 토대로 라인전하는 것 같아요. 일단 정글러가 안 보이면 그렇게까지 뭐 어그레시브하게 그러니까 막 공격적으로 안 하고 좀 사리면서 파밍할 거 하고 자기 클 거 크다가 이제 정글러 보이거나 그러시면 갑자기 이제 공격적으로 바뀌면서 그렇게 해가지고 그리고 좀 뭐 라인전 한타 하는 거 보면 많이 잘한 것 같아. 자기가 누굴 노릴지 아는 것 같아가지고 그냥 플레이 스타일은 공격적일 땐 공격적이고 수비적일 땐 수비적. 그냥 잘한 것 같아요. 이번에 첫 시즌이니까 그냥 뭐 긴장하지 말고 그냥 하던 대로 계속 했으면 좋겠어요. 그냥 뭐 공격적으로 할 때 그냥 막 하고 일단 그냥 실력만 보여야지 자기 가치를 보여주는 거니까 그냥 그냥 지 하던 대로만 했으면 돼. 기죽지 말고.
햇빛이 I'm doing. Oh yeah.
Just gotta say something to walk away.
Thanks for coming. All the best.
Hello.
With our Apex series, we started off really good in game 1, and then in game 2, we sort of started falling apart. Like our game plan wasn't really working out. We were faced with a situation that we maybe hadn't seen that much before, with the full AD Jarvan. And anytime you have a really, it was an hour-long game, so many things went wrong in that game. It can be hard to try to find the actual core issue that led to the game falling apart. And everyone's gonna have their own opinion on it. And so it's just important to try to mentally reset. And so going into game 3, I think we were all still sort of shaken from game 2. And the early game was really bad. We gave up so many kills again. So to me, it felt like we were gonna lose the series. We kind of deserved to lose from all the mistakes we made. But then luckily we had some good plays and we were able to bring it back. So it felt like we made a lot more mistakes than normal in the series. I don't know if it's because we were faced with something we hadn't really played against before, or we were just on different pages about how we wanted to respond to something we hadn't seen before. So that was kind of an issue for us, and it made the series a bit hard. I'm happy with how we played. I think everyone kept it together reasonably well, and we did manage to win. But I think it just shows that we still have a lot of things we need to work on.
definitely don't think it hurts team synergy switching out supports because we know how to play with both players. I guess before, when we were trying like the high bunny thing, that was way more one-sided because we didn't really know how to play without high. We were just, all right, high shot calls, let's go to bunny. Okay, where's your shot calling bunny, where's it hit? So we kind of relied on them in that aspect, and it was pretty bad overall. But now we know how to play with both because we play the same exact way with both. Like we all talk equally, and it's not really any different, just sometimes they have little champion preferences, which can help us out for team comps, and overall I think they play both really well.
But maybe it's not, just kidding, first blood.
Feels pretty good to like get to actually play him on the main stage in LCS. I want to become him because I want to copy his style. He's kind of like final boss, I guess, for me.
그건 옛날에 제가 아직 기억에 제 SKK 있을 때 세라프 선수가 쉴드 낮은 쪽에 있었거든요. 그때 제가 스크림 했었는데 제 기억엔 제가 많이 그러니까 많이 이겼거든요. 그냥 솔킬 따고 그러고 그것도 있고 모르겠어요. 왜 물론 제가 잘하고 지금은 모르겠는데 그 전엔 잘한 모습 많이 보여줘서 동경할 수 있고 그러는데 뭐 나쁜 것 같지 않아요. 왜냐면 저도 세라프
surpass them.
Cloud9 you see? Cloud9 yes new team. So what new team? Yeah, I see this position. Cloud9 new team? No, Cloud9 match it new team. So Cloud9 match new team? Yeah. I think mistake. Maybe we go Europe. Not this.
Well, I think it's good that we all have different opinions in the game because then there's more discussion, and I think discussion is always good as long as it's a healthy discussion, so we can all like see it from each other's perspective and stuff, and we can kind of learn that way and learn how each other thinks. So I think the fact that we all kind of have different opinions on how to play the game is helpful as long as we get on the same page. Have TP when I spawn?
I'm cancelled. I'm 3 minutes. I got a mission.
Guys, take it in my blood.
Oh shit!
Woohoo! I'm not gonna die. I'm fine. What a good time. So, who's jumping in the pool now? Past week, I think we've been playing a lot better in scrims compared to earlier. I think we're starting to pick it up again. We have some slip-ups from time to time, but I think overall we're doing pretty good.
어땠어 이번 게임?
How do you guys feel about this game?
Just like my balls.
Working with people with different opinions. I mean, I think that kind of just happens with any team that you're ever on. I don't think there's really ever going to be a team that's just like everyone agreeing on the same point and you never have any arguments. Back on the old Cloud9, we were really chill, but it's not like we didn't have disagreements about the game. We always were trying to find what was the best thing. Maybe they were like, I guess, I would say like less heated or something. They were just really calm conversations. I'm not saying now we have super heated conversations, but with arguments, they're just bound to happen whenever you're playing a competitive game together and you're all trying to get better as a team as a whole, because sometimes you're just not on the right page, or I guess maybe not the right page, but the same page at least, because things happen and then one guy tells his mentality about the situation, and then someone else comes in and it's like, well, I don't know if you should have been looking at it that way. So then you try and like come together, and then for the next time that a situation that's similar occurs, you want to be able to do what you talked about was the right thing. So that's kind of why arguments happen. You try and get to the same goal.
Oh god, I'm doing subtitles.
Round 2, baby.
Fuck you, dude! Why? Why you make me do subtitles?
짝상대로 잘해봐 좋지 않냐?
바로.
바로? 힘들어요. 그래? 옛날에 카운터 했는데 아 지금 토코가 너무 좋아가지고 토코 나오면은 이제 쿨각 차이 나가지고 뛰어올 때 자르반 EQ 돌려야 되는데 그거 뒤로 써야 되거든요. 아 그거 2대2 하고 그냥 전도 계속 부르고 자르반 진짜 존나 하잖아. 그거 잭스 할 거 없어. 쿨 맞추면은 이득인데 토코가 쿨각 20이니까. 그러니까 맞추기 전이 문제지. 아 근데 도란? 원망하리 못써? 도란 거면
이 새끼 지금 신나서 졌어 이거.
마카야래.
그래. 저게 신나가지고 제가 했으면은 큰일 났었어. 야 정말 저렇게 키워놔 줄래? I'm first time we tried. I didn't know.
He showed his heart pick first, and then his brain pick, then Moko's pick.
이 정도로 아 근데 마오카이도 없고 그거 아무리 봐도 그렇게 크 같지 않은데 쿨타임 1렙 8초 아까 6초 1렙 10초 8초에 근데 초반에 1렙 찍었을 때 에코 같은 애들한테 그래 그 찍을 수 있는 건데 에코가 없잖아 에코 죽었지 에코 미국 갔는데
But if that's the case, we already talked about it. All about execution. P1, they're good.
They are.
I'm sure they're C9 good. And it'd be curious to see how this game 1 shakes out.
Exactly.
In lane top anymore because teams got good at punishing it. So Jensen's going to get ulted here. Pyrian there with a good ulti, but Jensen's going to try and turn it around. Meteor's going to move in as well, but Pyrian flashes out. Flashball from Meteor will give him first blood. The TP's cancelled. Impact not needed. This far ahead in fun. Even Meteor's a little far ahead as Cloud9 making a play. Meteor goes in. Sentinel is going to flash out. That was some value there as Zen. Does get enough for the Tempered Fate. Impact also here. Zen's not going to get to be the target. They'll move out onto him. They've got plenty of DPS. And Impact will collect that kill. Oh, whoa. Slushie! Too aggressive. A double there for Trundle. C9 is still going to siege this out. I think he's not even hitting the turret. He's letting the cannon creep do all the work.
Yeah, range of Sivir. I mean, that's the risk, right? C9 are very risk averse right now.
Okay.
There,
Just taken out. Now Pyrian's going to go down as well almost. Meteor's going to flash in. Try and go for the tower dive here. Meteor does take him out. Now Impact's teleported in. And they're going to go for a tower dive. Funny Fufu missing that ulti, but Zig now has to flash out of the way. Santa will flash forward to get themselves some much needed kills. Slushie eats a Price Seeker and C9 open up the game.
Yeah, and they're basically at 99% right now. P1 have to dig deep.
Yeah, they have to try and fight here, but Zig actually getting melted on the front line, gets taken out by Sneaky as Impact just face tanking everyone. Pyrian now going to get ulted up by Bud. Jensen takes that one on the back end as Slushie's going to fall down. This last hit will fall, and C9 will do it tutorial style. Going to probably push in and try and end the game.
Yep. Pretty much perfect game there for Cloud9, aside from the Rift Herald, which you could still kind of count as a lane swap objective. Cloud9, clean and deliberate.
일단 이번 게임 어땠어?
How do you feel about this game?
I think so, yeah.
Just
I
line
thought
some
it was pretty clean. They messed up a lot of stuff.
깔끔하고 제레스도 많이 했고
I think we kept playing fine.
그냥 스탠다드한 조합으로 스탠다드하게
standard team
밀어붙여서 이기면 되는 거야.
standard like gameplay and you win.
딱 원래 상대적으로 약팀 상대할 때는 무조건 스탠다드한 게 제일
relatively
좋아.
weak teams, the most standard thing is usually the best.
Well, I feel like versus weak teams, it's better to 2v1 because
2대1이 더 나은 것 같아.
dumb
그러니까
mistakes and
수업하는
they don't know how to
왜냐면 걔네들이
manage
실수
lane.
존나 많이 하고
나도
외부
그런 것
매니지
같아.
안 되고. I agree.
And in standard lanes, they can get like a random
기존
gank.
라인에서는 막 랜덤으로
I don't think we should
킹해가지고
go to avoid standard
이원
lanes.
노말
Yeah,
라인.
yeah.
그렇다고 굳이 우리 스탠드 라인 피할 필요 없을 것 같아.
뭐 그런 거 그것도 맞는
I
말이야.
don't think we have to like mind game ourselves too hard. To
너무
figure out who we're
일부러
playing. Like,
심리전할 필요
just
없는 것
play
같아.
all game and exactly.
그냥 우리 할 거 하면 돼요.
Yeah.
늘
I think if we go into it with like the mentality that like they're a bad team, I think we're more likely to make mistakes out of carelessness. But if we just look at it as like we play our game as best as we can, if they're a bad team, then they won't be able to match it.
그러니까
If
우리 할 거 한다는
they're a
생각으로
good team,
들어가면
then
실수가
we go from there.
줄고 그런 경우가 괜찮은 것 같아.
I don't think we need to like mind game ourselves at all.
See proactivity from one. Well, we are about to get into game number 2, so update your Twitter vote with the hashtag C9win or the hashtag P1win. Will C9 get the sweep? start the week off well, or are P1 going to force a third game? We'll have to find out.
And Meteos is up here because you can't be this far up as Zig. Zig is down in levels 100%.
Sentinel.
The jungler's here.
Face checking, Cocoon misses, and Sentinel is going to get chased down here by the Kindred. Impact moving in as well. Flash forwards in, but the first blood will go to Kindred. And now Zig just has nowhere to run. Slow from the sapling, maybe he's going to connect here. Flash forward from Meteos, good flash from Zig, gets him out.
Maokai is walking down Zig, trying to pick up as much CS as he can before he joins this fight. There's his TP.
Yep,
it's on the backside.
Meteos actually maybe trouble though. Impact's down as well. Gate gonna move in. The ult is good, but the Lamb's Frostbite will keep them safe in the back line. P1 actually not a bad start to this fight as Impact far too low. P1 gonna move in, then Slucci will get that first kill. Zig though, awfully low, and Jensen's going crazy! Picks up a kill on the backside, but now he's outnumbered. 1v3, good flash from Sentinel. Gets him in towards the Azir, and they'll try and chase him down. Spiderling is enough.
I feel like you try to catch him out in that rotation because Gate still has his ultimate. Like, that's such a great tool in the jungle.
Oh,
They're gonna fight under turret.
goes for a tower dive. Zig actually getting aggressed on. Sentinel and Gate, they're gonna throw them away. Huge Zara ulti as Slucci takes out Sneaky. Landra Spite gonna bring Impact and Meteos for now, but Impact's gonna get chased down. Goes back in to try and save the team. Flash forward from Pyrian, almost gets him one. Does actually collect the kill onto Meteos. And P1 looking for the snipe. Smoothie goes down for the double. Feels like C9, they know they're trying to make a play here. Jensen in, onto Gate, moves it back in, damage is there! Does get it on the end, but I think he's gonna die. Great Zhonya's, keeps him alive for now, and Impact's in there. Jensen though, kept alive by the Lambda Spiders, the damage out onto Sentinel. Enough healing there as Jensen gets out, but Zig flashes in, too aggressive, but he will get the kill. Sentinel getting low as Impact's trying to do damage on the other side. Meteos just gonna get one on the other side. No, he actually doesn't get Sentinel. Zig lives somehow as the S in the hole is gonna take him out. And what a messy fight, 2 for 2.
Yeah,
very certainly carry a late game situation, but Inhibitor's going to go down. Oh, they're going to give it away. No, Jensen in. Zhonya's is after the ulti. But can he get back out of Flash? And now Meteos not so lucky. GA's there, but the damage is huge from the Azir and Impact. It's found his flank in. Slucci down there, and Sneaky actually is able to take him out. And Zig now going to get himself chased. Sentinel face checks Jensen Soldiers. And that's 2 kills for Cloud9 this time. Oh, Jensen, he wants it, but he wants it too much. He'll in there, Pyrian through. Lamb's just going to keep him alive. A double kill for the Azir. And Pyrian charging out the snipe, gets Jensen for the double. We're all in. They pull off the Baron. It's done some damage. Impact in the front side. Oh, no. Impact, you don't need the Baron.
Oh, man.
He's actually keeping it up.
They're waiting for the poke. Jensen. Jensen is so low.
Ulti up Slucci, moving in for it. Baron's gonna go down. Meteos, is he gonna get it? No, he does get it. Doesn't miss the smite, but the damage might be done here. I said it was a trap, and this is why. Smoothie gonna go down. Jensen takes out Slucci, pushes him back. Oh, no! Zhonya's, but he can't do enough damage in the backline. Jensen rips through P1, and Impact might go down. Zig and Meteos having a 1v1, but Sentinel outnumbers Impact. P1, they get the ace. I think the game's finally over. Cloud9 are dead for 40 seconds, and the game will end. P1 will push us to a third game.
이게 좀 도우려고.
What was the reason for no locket, by the way? I think that's super troll.
Was it? They have a least Zyra.
At least Zyra. That's like you need a locket. Like they get one shot by those champs if we don't have a lock-in. And you have wind speaker. Like you should always get lock-in first on Karma. Not doing it's like straight troll.
Yeah. What? We
don't
have
lock-in.
We didn't get
that
lock-in.
later.
Yeah, but I mean it doesn't matter. You need it early. That was super troll.
일단 지금 전 게임 진 거는 다 잊어버리고.
No, forget about losing the last game.
단 게임에서 진짜 무조건 이길 수 있으니까.
Yeah, because we can win 100% next game.
그 싸움도 조금 이상하게 열린 게 많아가지고 초반에 좀.
We had a couple fights where it opened really weird.
초반에 아마 뭐 우리가 조금 뭐 유리하게 앞서 나가서 들떴든 뭐든 조금 확실히 우리들이 하고 싶었던 플레이가 다 안 나왔단 말이야.
Because we were ahead early game, like doesn't matter the reason, like we couldn't make the plays that we wanted.
아니면 콜이 잘못됐든 간에.
Or the calls were wrong. Like it's not one of the two.
자 아무튼.
Anyways.
단 게임 무조건 이길 수 있을 거라고 생각하고.
I think you guys can absolutely win the next match easily.
그리고 그냥 경기에 집중해서 우리가 뭘 해야 되는지 계속 말하면서 하면 돼. 정말로 많이 뒤처진 게임이었는데 중반에 그래도 잘 따라갔어. 마지막까지
you gave him a lead, but you were able to come back really well.
마지막까지 잘 싸웠어.
Good job on that.
야 이런 거 한 경기 지는 거 가지고 너네들 스트레스 받지 말고
Don't be
집중력
stressed
잊지 마.
because you lose one match like that, or don't lose focus either.
그러니까 1경기 했던 것처럼 초반 주도권 잡고 계속 흔들면 돼.
Just get early lead, get an early lead, and just shake him up. Close out the game.
1 and 2. Definitely worked in game 1, but we'll see what happens here in our final game. We're into the Rift for one more time here on Saturday. P1 versus C9 has gone the distance. Let's play game 3.
Yeah.
I can come. Do you want to go on earlier?
Bar's coming up. Wait. Oh,
Recep's flash. Yo, can you go now? Can you go now?
이래요? Yeah, I'll be there soon to portal. I don't have W. They're shoving bot. I'm gonna go back bot. Okay. He died. Nice. Are you still portal? Is top frozen or no? I'm going bot. Yeah, going bot. Going bot. Good job. I'm gonna go bot with you.
I'm coming for Kane.
Run Zyra. Run Zyra.
I can finish her. I can finish her. I can finish her.
Hey Zyra. Can we chase? Can we chase? I can catch her on this end. Yeah. You get. Nice.
Alright, nice.
You can dragon.
Yeah, we can drag.
Yeah, I'm gonna push the spot out. Okay. Hey, Irelia TP down. Do we need server for this or no?
Did she use it or no?
No.
Oh, what?
Yo, what? Stun. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. I'm coming. Zyra's here though. I gotta kill. I'm up. Flash. Ulti. I don't have ulti. He won ulti. Nice. Get the kill. Nice.
What just happened?
Oh. I just fucked his ass, dude. Hey, I'm Seb.
Okay.
So their TP's down. You wanna come pressure bot?
I think it. Oh shit. I'm getting engaged on.
You're good.
I'm coming. Rek'Sai's around here.
Nice. Flash. Yo, I'm gonna come mid with this wave and we can try and push. Yeah, I have ulti for this, by the way. Guys, we're fighting bot. We're fighting bot. Here. Yeah, I can ulti these guys. I'm ulting. Right here. I've done
I'm
Shoot flash.
Can we go? Dive. Nice.
Go.
Wave's here. Alright. There's a wave pushing top.
Yeah, so
hey, no. I'm gonna ult. Alright, I'm ulting turret. Ajiru. Nice. I'm gonna kill turret.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm Lexi.
Rek'Sai's running in deep.
Kill turret. One turret. I'm here. Push down. Yeah, we can end the game. Just top.
Running away, 3 of his teammates dead already, and C9 are pushing in to end the game.
They want to go home. Jensen says, you know what, last game?
It's a meep, man.
Hey, you stream tonight, I'll donate.
I caught it when I'm like,
okay.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I caught the meep and I'm like, oh, maybe I should play Bard now.
Right? I caught one too.
I'm pretty sure these are news.
I'm a huge fucking fan of your Bard, man.
I love that guy.
You guys ready for tomorrow, CLG?
It should be hard.
It should be a tough match. We'll see.
I don't remember that.
Because it was until like 5 a.m. We had, I think it was like the playoff game.
What were you doing?
I don't know.
We're playing Smash?
Soldier 76. I call him Cookie.
Actually, I keep forgetting it's Soldier. Yeah, and it's him, maybe Reaper, maybe Genji, and then Torbjorn.
So like, like waifu status.
Definitely McCree.
No, the girls. Out of the girls.
Oh.
I don't look at them.
It's not that many girls. There's Mercy.
Tracer, Widow. They all got like the booty though. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess White Widow. I played already somehow.
Yeah, I like Soldier 76 the most.
What's the like fly looking character name? I forget.
Bye. Oh,
She has, like, the
Zarya.
Yeah.
Balls is back. Did you guys play?
What's it?
Who?
Enix? I think.
Enix? Not Phoenix? Enix?
Enix.
Who's on that team?
RF.
That's it. That's it. Dude, that's the fucking life of top lane, dude. It's a 1v1 and then a 4v4 on the bottom half of the map.
Well, tonight I asked the team if they wanted to go see the Warcraft movie. I mean, I'm pretty big. Okay, I was gonna say Blizzard fanboy, but I do enjoy all the lore aspects of WoW and Warcraft 3. I guess they're really interesting to me. I've read one of the books and a little bit of the other one. I don't know which one I read. I think it was The Demon's Soul. I'm pretty sure from the Ancient War series. It was the first one. I don't know if that was the first one.
3D.
Why?
It gives me a headache. Yeah, it legit gives me a headache too.
Have you actually watched the movie scene?
StarCraft? Wait,
StarCraft?
StarCraft?
StarCraft the movie before Warcraft the movie.
Directly to the ticket taker, have your mobile tickets.
Fuck you singing?
You got 3D when you know I don't like it?
I mean, I didn't actually know.
He actually told me, he was like, his gym's like 3D. I was like, no, he goes, alright, 3D it is.
Oh, I didn't know it was 3D. My bad. You fucking cuck is all sneaky?
Oops. I legitimately did not know, but I don't think you can change it.
No, I think we can.
Like I said, just go in and just go to the other theater that is in 3D, right? I don't think anyone will care.
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's no time. I don't know if there's one at the same time.
Oh yeah, probably.
We should check.
Check for times in.
Oh, well. Good thing we're on the upper story so I can just jump right off.
Okay, I got 5 tickets here.
Angry Birds the movie starts in 5 minutes.
I guess the expectation for the movie is just something to do with the early lore in Warcraft. I read a very brief description. It says something about Gul'dan, so it should be pretty cool. I don't know. I've heard various things. Like some people were saying they really liked it. Some people were saying they didn't like it. I saw a Rotten Tomato percentage, so I'm going in with somewhat low expectations. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
I almost threw my drink in there.
Did you?
Almost. Just thinking about it.
Peanut butter being toxic.
So wait, Neve is actually evil?
Or turned evil, I guess.
Like, got corrupted somehow.
I mean, does he die there? I feel like he didn't.
Oh, he died.
Is
I don't know.
Is it like a different storyline than WoW?
I don't know.
Things I liked about the movie. I thought that the fight scenes were really cool. The whole history of like the beginning of Warcraft, you know, why orcs and humans don't like each other is pretty interesting. I didn't really have the full details on that. Some things I don't like. There wasn't too much I didn't like. I thought the story behind Medivh was kind of weird because from playing the games, I didn't really know much about Medivh. I just remember him from like the Warcraft 3 campaign in the beginning when he's kind of just like a prophet guy, you know, mysterious, but in the movie he's like the guardian of the world and then like the most evil guy in the world at the same time. So he had a much bigger role in the movie than I thought he did in the games. But you know, it's cool. Like, it's pretty hard to transition something as big as the Warcraft lore into a motion picture that is targeted at audiences that probably don't know much about the lore. So I thought they did a pretty good job.
It does only cost 1 bill. There's still
Dude, Nivea has no boots. That's so troll.
Of the Drakes, as well as that third one. If they
Thought he was playing Cassiopeia.
4% ADAP.
I actually didn't know Cassiopeia until like last week.
Yeah, it's so weird looking. Because she's almost never played.
Put on the screen. You are participating in this game just as much as the players, I promise, and everybody in the room that's ready for this Counter Logic Gaming versus Cloud9 matchup, the best of 3.
Good old Clobberfest.
Like, when are you guys actually gonna hit each other? You just ulted. Very nice hook play. That's Afro Moo. Could be going down. The heal comes out from Stixxay. The flash backward in the ignite is not enough. Stixxay with the instant heal as Afro almost went down. Definitely a misplay, however. Bunny goes too far in. It's a draw on the kill for support, and now the ADs go toe-to-toe. Sneaky's gonna come out on top, and a double kill for him.
Both sides feel okay about that. You know, they forced out the flash from Impact. Uh-oh. That sentence put a stop to things there. Good culling there from Stixxay.
Oh, he let it hit him! It was still hitting Sneaky on the edge. Bunny Fufu wasn't able to clear enough. They make it Afro here again! They take him down, another flay into the turret.
This plays for the team. Now they're rotating over mid. This is what happens. Your bottom lane wins so hard. It's gonna affect your mid lane, and
It's out into every lane. He goes down after to try to stop him. Sneaky, or Stixxay, I should say, comes in with the last culling bullet. The whole team of Cloud9 moving so fierce. The catch onto Stixxay. Once again, he is not safe anywhere on the front line or the back line. Bunny Fufu's hooks are threading the needle right
Bunny
now.
for sure. Impact, there with his ultimate on heals while the turret is trying to laser him down and actually gains life during it. Oh, there's Jensen.
There's the double Emperor's Divide, and it will do just that to counter Logic Gaming. Stixxay gets hit in the back. Impact makes sure he has the AD carry as a target, as the rest of the team focuses now what is the front line for counter Logic Gaming. They're back onto Darshan as a team now, and they take him down after the Zhonya's comes back up. It'll be a few more shots from Sneaky before they can turn onto Stixxay and Afromu. Jensen is fallen, but he is watching his team just take down counter Logic Gaming here. They look to get another inhibitor. Like they'll have what they need to finish it out. Afromu throws himself in the fire, and he's going to go down trying his damnedest to stop this Nexus turret from going. And it's going to be Stixxay, the quick cleanse, but it's not enough. Cloud9 from the bot lane. This game, 15-6, 35 minutes in.
일단 이번 게임 잘했고.
Good job on this game.
일단 다음 게임도 비슷하게 하면 될 것 같은데.
I think we should just play similarly next game. Especially bottom lane just fucked him up real nice.
아까 전에 그 스노우볼 잠깐 멈춘 게
The reason the snowball kind of halted was because we died top.
일단 저번 게임 같은 경우는 되게 빠른 속도로 잘 끝내서 특히
The game was good, it was clean, Jason's laning phase was amazing, it was good.
바텀도 되게 잘했고.
아크리 엔드 너무 쿵 치지 말라고.
이번 게임은 이제 하는데 두 번째 게임 들어갈 때는 이겼다고
When you go into the second game, don't get over your heads or too excited or hyped up just because you won the first game.
전판한 것처럼 그리고 이번 주에 스크림 한 것처럼만 해.
Just play like you played the first game and like we've been playing in scrims.
그리고 콜도
And the calls were good this game as well.
Now recomped, revamped, and back on the Rift. We're about to get into game number 2. It is Counter Logic Gaming versus Cloud9. And let's see what these teams have for each other.
Yeah, he might get punished here for his shoving place down. Nope.
Oh, they didn't let him take the claw. This could be the kill. No,
oh, he's dead.
No aggressive summoners, though. They gotta hit him. Oh, he's gonna give the kill up. Got stuck in the gravity field.
He's not gonna be able to make use of it. Mid lane, there it is.
There is pop back. Jensen gets the explosive cast. Smoothie's doing everything he can to save him. Throws out the heals, and he does keep Jensen alive. Here's the teleport in, though. Darshan's gonna be right in the middle of the fire, and he gets cooked up. That's 3 down for Counter Logic Gaming, and it called it. Couldn't.
Has the buff, so he gets that 5% damage reduction. He also can proc his extra magic damage. I don't know if he can even up a 3 versus 1, though.
Oh, the flash bait to keep Darshan in. He just came back from being down and goes back. 34 seconds on the clock for him. A bubble from Smoothie as Xmithie tries to body slam his way to safety. And it does not look good for Counter Logic Gaming as they once again...
Right now, no teleport. He's going to the split push, but he's got 3 people on his tail.
Claw was just used to farm. Couldn't have been better. Meteos wanted to see that with the rest of the team. They are pushing mid. Counter Logic Gaming is going to meet Jensen.
Mid turret.
And it looks like they're actually going all the way down to the bottom to try and get a kill and possibly 2 turrets along the way. They stopped that idea and now go back to mid with the Sivir ultimate so they can pincer move onto Jensen. It was all in the plans all the time.
Pretty good rotation there from CLG. They won't end up getting a turret, though. They chose the kill. Now the teleport counter from Cloud9.
Couldn't get the pop-up just yet. Waiting for it.
Afro.
The rest of the team's gonna be able to clear it out. Afromu is very hurt on the backside, trying to throw some heals and silences in for the team. He's almost gonna go down. If Impact can get to the back line, he does not flip forward over Stixxay. Impact somehow still alive, lives through that as well from the Equinox of Afromu, and they're still going on members of Cloud or CLG right now. Stixxay gets, they're just trading positions here.
All right, Tank's going in though.
Meteos in, Impact is in. Who he's gonna be in the middle. He's gonna Frozen Tomb himself. Impact should be going down here. A nice reset coming in from Stixxay. He gets a kill for himself. And we're gonna see Impact go down. They fly back in. The pillar separates them as the double kill comes in for Stixxay. They're reassessing the fight as Stixxay puts himself on the back line, but Sneaky's doing the same. A few more hits. Subjugate's taking him down, and he gets hit one last time. He will go down. In the fight just yet, seeing if Home Guards can make an impact, and they're gonna go right on the Nexus turrets, Kobe. They're not really giving any love to CLG here. They're saying, we have a bit of a lead and we're gonna take a lot more. Sneaky's eyes are on the prize as he takes down the Nexus turrets. Meteos tries to go through Xmithie to get to the same cause, and now they're gonna be back towards the fountain. Impact doing what he can to defend off basically the entire team. And here comes a home guarded CLG. Xmithie very low, waiting for the home guard to pop, but nobody's giving him the time of day safe for it to pop. It's almost causing him more trouble than it is useful. Stixay getting 2 kills there. Huhi and Afromu are down. Darshan could be going down as well. That's a double kill coming in for Jensen. Cloud9's gonna stay for the long haul. They're in the base and they're looking for the Nexus. Finally taking it before 3 full games. Cloud9 get a best of 2 series. They take it over Counterlogic Gaming, 21-10. C9 take down CLG in 2 games.
Did they switch your room on us?
No? Compared to the other times, yeah. We're number 5 now. We're number 4.
Yeah, I think this timing, YTP.
Dark shot.
That's fucking troll?
Yeah.
That was a tilt play. Yeah. Tilt play for sure.
My expectation going into the game against CLG were pretty high, I would say, because CLG haven't really been performing very well after MSI, though I kind of expect them to pick it up. But I think overall we're just like a stronger team, and I think individually we're just better players than them, so I kind of like expected us to win.
Ha! That's fucking awesome. Holy shit, that's really nice. Does it smell good?
Yeah. The empty bottle smells really good.
I think our match against TSM is going to be pretty hard. They're obviously looking like the strongest team right now, but I think we have the tools to beat them, and we kind of have to beat them if we want first place, and that's what we're all aiming for, so hopefully we can beat them.
I think Bunny at the beginning had some motivation issues. The team atmosphere changed a lot between last split and this split, and I don't think he actually like got the memo in a sense. And when that happened, we were bringing in other support because I think it was kind of to motivate, and also he's one of, I would say, the least experienced players on the team, and we want to make sure that he catches up to speed, or like the support that we have is able to keep up and like be as good as the rest of the team. And like if you look at all the players on the team, Impact is like world champion, Meteos, Sneaky, and Jensen have all participated at Worlds, and Bunny is kind of green in a sense because of his lack of experience, and we will have to make sure that he's at least putting in a good amount of effort, and whatever support we pick is putting in a lot of effort in order to like
Guys, Grave Newell just sent me the new virtual vibe. There's so many plugs though, I don't know. Looking like you plug in the virtual reality into this side and then the graphics come out the back. Gotta plug in each controller there. Plug in the camera, which is situated on the big pole. Caution, class 3B laser radiation. Oh my god. What the hell? Don't ever drop these things. Plug in the 3D driver. Plug in the adapter. Plug in the power brick. Now just plug in the secondary camera. Now, install an additional power outlet. Activate the voltage amplifier. Carefully remove the BC3 chip from your headset.
Tiny bit of olive oil.
Now using a power glove, rotate the engine into the on mode. And it's as simple as that really. Let's play now.
Welcome to a new reality.
Whoa. I'm in the Oculus Drive. What? Are you? I'm still plugging stuff in. It's just like real life. Here I am with my boxing instructor, Gru, from that movie Despicable Bitch. Now, the thing about Gru is you can punch him no matter how many times you hit him. Dude's not gonna blink. He doesn't care. Look at him. Isn't that right, Gru? Isn't that right? Gru, ain't that right? You're not gonna blink. Ain't that right? Ain't gonna blink. The man has nerves of steel. Oh my god. I'm in virtual reality playing an arcade cabinet. Oh my god. Goodbye, GameCube. This is the Star Trek game. Oh, there's a man approaching. Oh god, he's shooting at me. Hi. Oh. I'm dead. Okay. How do I shoot back? Like this? There we go. Freeze for the sky. Oh. Ooh, now we're cooking. I wonder if you can shoot your own guy. Yep. I lose. What is this stupid grid I keep seeing? Go away. Oh shit. Welcome y'all to Cooking with the Dunk. Today, I'm gonna... Paulie, mushrooms? Come on, you know where these go. Today, I'm gonna show you guys one of my most popular recipes, chicken al ghul. It all starts with a pretzel. Now, I like to use grape juice. I like to use the good stuff, and you just want to put a little dash on it. You don't want to completely oversaturate the flavor. So you just want to put on just a little grape.
Generous amount of volleyball.
You don't want to lose the flavor of the pretzel. You just
And the cabbage. A little bit more olive oil.
You don't ever want to put too much grape juice.
Finish off with olive oil. It just gives it that Mediterranean.
Anybody who knows me, they'll say, you know, Dunky, you put on just a little more grape juice than places like Olive Garden. Let's get a second bottle going. You put on just a little more, and that's true. I just like to put on just a little bit extra, and just barely put it on. Just a little more. Holy catch! Bada bing! Now, cookies, you can just eat these plain, in my opinion. Flour? Come on, Baldy. You know that doesn't belong in there. Now, we're gonna need the fire extinguisher because the pretzel's getting a little hot here. Add a little milk for texture. Ooh, tomato, beautiful. Beautiful. Carrot, cheese, beautiful. What is this? Kids Bop 13? Beautiful. Add that to the thing. Let's get a little salt going. Just a pinch. Just a little pinch. Throw the whole thing on. Now we're cooking. And now we're just gonna need just a little bit more grape juice. The pretzel, you just...
And the cabbage. A little bit more olive oil.
Take me down to Choke City. Yo, just do it now, 16. God fucking damn it, dude. Jeez! like a boss.
So Buzz Aldrin is part of this fraternity of guys who, I don't even know how he gets his flight suit on the size of this guy's balls. So anyways, this fucking YouTube video, one of those moon conspirator people comes up to Buzz Aldrin and starts calling him a coward and a liar. You're a liar. You're a coward. You never landed on the moon. Right?
Well, you're the one getting money for something you didn't do. You're getting a lecture for walking on the moon when you didn't. Well, that's called being a thief. That's called being a thief.
And first of all, you know me. I love a good conspiracy, but I don't get the whole we didn't land on the moon conspiracy. Like, I'll go with it. Let's say we didn't. Who does that hurt? You know? What did it hurt? Didn't hurt anybody. They didn't send a bunch of, we landed on it. Then everybody jumped on a space shuttle, and then they just took them out in space and threw them out the back door, and they just came back. Yeah, they're on the moon. And it was some fucking conspiracy theory to thin out the population out here, down here on Earth. They didn't do any of that shit. What were we trying to do? Intimidate the Russians so they didn't fuck with us? So we lied and said that and couldn't the Russians be able to figure? That's what I love. The KGB couldn't figure out that we didn't land on the moon, but this tub of shit who's yelling at this fucking war hero, he somehow figured it out. So anyways, he's following the guy around. And not to mention, Buzz at this point is in his 80s. Okay? So now you're yelling at an old man. All right? A fucking tough son of a bitch. But there's a certain level of respect. The same reason why I don't yell at that old fucking coot down below me. I just don't yell at the guy because he's an old guy. So this guy, this fucking tubby, goddamn fucking last guy picked in gym class, fucking soft serve ice cream eating fag, comes fucking walking up to the guy, just sitting there going like, you're a liar, you're a coward. He said a bunch of things to him. He's following him out of the hotel into the street, and there's this woman, and first time he calls him a coward or something, you watch, Buzz turns around.
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon? Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
It reminded me of like when I'm with my dog, my Pitty, when like she starts fixating and I'm watching the signs that, okay, she's going into pit bull mode. I gotta snap her out of that. It was the same thing. He started walking towards and the girl fucking pulled him back. No. And this guy wouldn't leave him alone. And Buzz keeps saying, leave me alone. And this guy wouldn't leave him alone. And Buzz keeps saying, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Right? And the guy keeps getting in his face. And then the second time he goes, you're a liar. You're a coward.
You said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black, if I ever thought of it. Saying I misrepresented myself. Away from me. You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
And Buzz fucking right hook to this guy's fat fucking triple cheeseburger eating face. And this guy, I swear to God, was like a foot taller than him and probably outweighed him by 150 fucking pounds, all quarter pounder with cheese though, right? And he just drills this guy in the face. He backs him up like 3 steps as an 81-year-old man. And as much as I hate to admit it, that punch, you look at this punch, I would have fell down. I'm not even going to lie to you. He would have hit me in my big fucking butcher block head, and he would have dropped me. So props to Buzz Aldrin for not only being a hero, for punching a fatty in the face.
And then at about 58 minutes in the film is the famous scene where Danny's playing with his trucks and he stands up and he's wearing the Apollo 11 sweater with a rocket taking off. The room 237 in the film represents the moon landing stage where he worked.
Black, if I ever thought of it. Saying I misrepresented myself. Away from me. You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
Like a boss.
I'm going to take you to where me and the fellas performed at the Texas Motor Speedway. It holds 350,000 people. And I tell you what, those 37 people that saw our show, sir, had a terrific... Nothing like most exciting...
Search this. This drummer is at the wrong gig. And it's just a guy where he is fucking... this guy is awesome. He is performing like it's still 1986. And they are opening for like fucking Motley Crue, and he is trying to blow Tommy Lee off the stage. That's the way he is performing, and they're playing at like just some fucking banquet, and everybody else has I'm playing at a banquet energy, and this motherfucker is just like I played drums for fucking years, and I would have to slow the video down to try and figure out how the fuck he's doing some of this shit. He does this move with both his arms. He looks like he's in a dryer. It's the only way to describe it. His fucking coat is flying around, and somehow he never misses a beat. It's fucking awesome, but it looks absolutely ridiculous, yet awesome. You just check it out.
Crazy about a sharp-dressed man.
Anyways, what the fuck am I talking about here? Oh, that's something that I get. I've gotten a lot lately from people. People think I don't understand the internet, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Like there's something to get. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, how don't I get it? Huh? Because I call you out when you do dumb shit, you know? I was on the Joe Rogan podcast this past week, and fucking amazing podcast. I go there, and Joe's like, dude, you know, whatever time you want to come over, blah, 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 blah. And I said, all right, why don't we say 12 noon? Because I don't want to get stuck in rush hour. Basically how it works, out here in LA is you got to schedule everything between 10 and 2 in the afternoon. Anytime I have a meeting, when do you want to meet? Between 10 and 2. All right? Buddy of mine, Al Madrigal, hilarious comedian. Definitely check him out. Al Madrigal. He's the one he told me to do that. So I go between 10 and 2. Now, I'm not going to go there at 10 in the fucking morning. I said, all right, I'll go there at 12 noon. So I'll do 12 noon. I'll get out of there at 2:30. I'll avoid rush hour traffic, right? And his fucking podcast is so much fun. I think we did like a 3.5, 4-hour fucking podcast. You know, it took us like a half an hour to settle in. So we started at 12:30. You know, he gave me this coconut water that was so fucking delicious. I actually came home and immediately went on to Amazon and ordered a fucking case of it. 12-pack is what I got. You know, alligator armed it. Not because I didn't want to get a case. I just didn't want to deal with my girlfriend going, first a water cooler and now a case of coconut water? Where are we going to put the cereal? I didn't want to deal with that, so I only got the fucking 12-pack. All right? So anyways, we start the podcast, and we just have a great time. Fucking went through the whole thing. I definitely suggest you listen to it. I, of course, don't have the link because I'm an asshole. But just look up Joe Rogan Podcast. He gets like 250,000 hits a week. So you'll definitely be able to hear it. But in the end of the podcast, I got in this huge fucking argument with his male assistant, tech guy, whatever the fuck you call him, the guy who sits there and is constantly adjusting knobs on the mixer. We got in this stupid fucking argument about whether or not someone had the right to take my podcast, put it on a website that had advertising on it. And I basically said, they didn't. You could, I put my podcast out there. It is free, but it's still my intellectual property. I give it away for free, so you take it for free. You can't take it and then start making money off it. And there was a website that had all these podcasts, and they got them all on one website. Hence, a ton of people went to the website. Why? Because of the creation of the artists. Their intellectual property was getting hits. No one was going to the website to look at the fucking website with nothing on it. They were going there to listen to the podcast. And on their homepage, they had advertising. So all these podcasts were getting eyeballs to go to the fucking website. All right? And they go there and they read advertising. And that's how you sell advertising, by the amount of fucking people you get to your website. So, how you're supposed to do that is you're supposed to contact the artist or the owner of the work and say, listen, we want to use this shit. We're going to be selling advertising. All right? We'll take our cut. You take your cut. That's fine. That's what the fuck you're supposed to do. You can't just take it and put it on your site and start making money off of it. And for some reason, he was saying it was my fault because technology existed for them to do that. It was hilarious. He completely ignored all the laws of intellectual property, copyright laws. Fuck all that. It's like, if you steal somebody's car, that's Grand Theft Auto. But if you go out and you go buy what do they call those little Jimmy things, those Slim Jims, where you can unlock the door to your car, if you have one of those, then, it's not stealing. It was the stupidest fucking argument I've ever gotten into in my life. I'm arguing what the actual law is, and this guy is talking about technology. But technology exists for me to do something illegal, therefore it's not illegal. It was fucking retarded. And the only thing more retarded was the fact that I couldn't fucking tap out of the argument. I can't believe I never brought up, well, dude, I actually called my lawyer who went to law school and majors with a focus in entertainment law, and not only did he tell me I was 100% right, he actually said I could sue that website if I wanted to, which I'm not going to. But that's how right I was. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, a laptop exists that's legal to buy a laptop, and with the technology of a laptop and a little bit of smarts, I can break into your online bank account and take all your fucking money. Does it mean it's not illegal because laptops are legal? I don't. It was the dumbest fucking argument ever, and it lasted for 45 minutes. And of course, it got a zillion hits. Joe was telling me it got the most fucking responses. All right? And you're going to sit there and tell me I don't get the internet? I get it. I get it. People like arguments. They like arguments, and they like stealing shit and not fucking paying for stuff and then acting like they don't understand what you're talking about. It goes right back to that, all that stealing music that everybody did. Remember that shit? And all the artists got mad, going, "You're stealing our music." And everybody's like, "We're not stealing it, man. We're sharing files." No, we were stealing it. Look what we did. We destroyed, and I say we because I was on LimeWire. I was on LimeWire for a good 8 months before someone finally was just like, "Dude, we're stealing music. How can we do that?" And then that someone can steal your fucking comedy. This is bullshit. And I know a lot of you right now sitting there go, "Well, there you go. You stole music. Therefore, someone ought to be able to steal your fucking podcast and fucking average." No, two wrongs don't make a right. Okay? Just because I go out and murder somebody doesn't mean someone can come over and murder somebody I know. We're both going to get charged with murder. All right? I didn't say I was a perfect person in this, people. I think it shows what a big person I am, that I can admit to some of my wrongdoings in the past. But anyways, after fucking 10 years of stealing music, look at the music business. Okay? It's over. It's fucking over. Steven Tyler is on American Idol, talking to people who work at a fucking Cinnabon, telling them that they have good voices and that they're going to have some sort of career in a fucking art where the whole business model has been completely fucking destroyed. You guys haven't noticed that shit? Musicians are like in movies now. They're doing everything but singing. I saw there's a new show out where Christina Aguilera is a judge, the lead singer of Maroon 5 is a judge, some country singer is a judge. All these guys who used to be able to sell out the Staples Center. It's the whole fucking thing. It's over. So, I don't know. Did that even make sense? I don't even know what the fuck my point was. I can't sell at the Staples Center. All right, go fuck yourselves. But I was right in that argument, and I had a great time this week because I didn't read one of the emails that was sent to me about that stupid argument. I would just see it, Joe Rogan's podcast, RSS feed, any of that shit. I just deleted all of them, and it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I didn't have to read them and argue with strangers who don't understand the laws. So there you go. I hope some of that, I realized halfway through that is most of you probably didn't even hear the fucking argument. But you'll probably go to Joe Rogan's podcast to listen to it, won't you? See that? Look at me, spreading the podcast love.
Boom, Jamie's fast today. Damn. What is your take on all this Amy Schumer shit?
I don't know. I've been looking at it. I don't think she would take jokes. And a lot of the jokes that they've been talking are like not.
Have you seen the most recent ones?
What's the most recent one?
There's a gang of them. They put together some compilations. There's a few of them they're definitely suspicious. But the problem is, when you're looking like this, when you're like going scouring all the hours of stand-up that I'm sure she's done places, you can find similar premises and shit like that. I think the real issue is whoever wrote for the sketch show. Yeah. Whoever wrote those sketches, at the very least, there's an originality problem, at the very least. But there's like the Kathleen Madigan one is a real egregious one, because you could totally come up with the same idea that Kathleen Madigan had about someone slapping food out of your mouth. Yeah. As a matter of fact, someone said, I think Ari Shaffir said that used to be on the Flintstones. That there was an episode of the Flintstones where Fred was trying to lose weight, and so he had like a robot that would slap food out of his mouth. Yeah. Or something along those lines. See if you can find that. But the fact that it was the same two bits back to back, like Kathleen had that, and Kathleen had, I would hire somebody. Kathleen Madigan's bit was about Oprah, about how Oprah's so rich. Like, how could she be so fat? If I was that rich, I'd have people slap food out of my mouth. I would hire someone to exercise me while I slept, like a baby with cerebral palsy. So, and then. So they go from the slap thing right to the exercise you while you're asleep. But back to back. It's too close. Then there was this one from College Humor
that was a sketch about the audition for Two Girls, One Cup, and it's the exact same setup. Fred. Oh, look at that. See? He's got someone. He hired someone to knock food out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's not the most original idea. Like, people have thought that before. The real problem is they're back to back. The same thing, back to back.
Yeah.
Then there's this, the College Humor one, which is the fucking exact same setup. They're in the office. They're going through the audition process for Two Girls, One Cup. I mean, it's the same fucking thing. And there's a couple other ones. So there's an originality problem with somebody, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't know that College Humor bit. So, like, say if I was doing a sketch show and someone came to me while we were doing the sketch show and said, hey, how about we do a sketch about the audition process for Two Girls, One Cup? I'd be like, that's fucking great. Yeah. What do we do? How do we do it? So she might not have had any knowledge at all that those other bits existed. Like, there's so much content out there today. To be aware of every premise and every bit is almost impossible.
It's tough, man. And I tried to do, when I was doing my show, I would get pitched stuff and I'd be like, I would try to, I don't know all comedy, obviously, but sometimes I'd be like, I think, like, I would try to remember stuff, but you can't remember everything. You know,
back in the day,
I think
we kicked people from In Living Color out of the Comedy Store. I should say I had nothing to do with it, but when I was there, like, the comics were complaining so much that they got them kicked out. Actually, I had nothing to do with it, but I remember, like, man, like, oh, this is cool. They could kick the writers out because they had these writers that would come and they would hang out in the back of the Comedy Store, and then those sketches would appear on television. Like, they would take people's premises and turn them into sketches. It was a real problem. It's like, this is in the 90s, like the early 90s.
Yeah.
And so it has happened. And my friend Kevin Jenny had a showcase for all these writers, and he did this bit about muffins. He used to have this closing bit that he used to do about muffins, that if someone wants a piece of your muffin, you don't give them the muffin top. You can have all the muffin names. He had a bit that he did. He had a showcase for NBC. He had a development deal with NBC. Stump you want, but you can't be fucking with them. You know, it was a funny bit. And with Kevin, like, he's a funny guy. You know, and Kevin is, I mean, first of all, his bit was way before the Seinfeld episode, but, I mean, he's just not a thief at all. Yeah. So then that bit came out, like, in the exact form on an episode of Seinfeld. And this is NBC writers who went to see him live.
Yeah.
That shit happens all the time. Those guys have to produce, and some of them aren't that good. I've had some development deals with writers or some development deals, and then you meet with writers and you read some of the stuff they write. And these guys this is in the 90s, right? So this is like the sitcom boom, Friends and shit. This is when I was on news radio. And these guys had big deals where they were getting a lot of money, and they were fucking garbage.
Right.
Terrible writers, terrible.
Yeah.
And they get desperado, man, and they need premises, and they'll go to comedy clubs and they'll fucking steal. And it was a huge problem. It's been a huge problem for a long time. So you take away those sketches, and you go, well, you know, I don't necessarily think you can make her responsible for those sketches, because there's no way. Like, if you were going to do your show and you had a premise that somebody pitched you, what are you going to do? You're going to go online and say, hey, has anybody heard this premise before? You're not going to do that. Like, you have to ask around your friends, and your friends might not know. You could ask me, and I've been doing stand-up for 26 fucking years. I might not know.
Right.
You know, you might ask 10 people, and those 10 people don't know. But then that bit gets on television, and someone goes, Jesus Christ, I saw that on Mad TV.
Yeah.
That was another one. There was a Mad TV one. There was a Mad TV one. It was the exact same premise. It was about a woman. It was about Amy talking to a woman at a counter of a store, and someone had helped her. You know, the person who helps her gets commission, and she couldn't say it was a black guy. So she was trying a way to say it without saying it's a black guy. She's like, he had dark eyes. You know, and like, but the same exact premise as Mad TV.
Right.
Now, did she know about the Mad TV one? Who the fuck watched Mad TV?
Till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth. Nice.
So anyway, back to the Amy Schumer thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not good. Weird. It's not good, but it's also there's like this momentum that's a part of it now. It's like a feeding frenzy.
Yeah.
You know? And you got, like, Ari Shaffir had something like that. Remember when those people were mad at him because of he did a bit in one of his specials about a girl with one arm, and everybody's mad at him?
He shouldn't have said her name.
Yeah,
also,
he shouldn't have said her name.
Comedy Central shouldn't have let him say her name.
Why the fuck did they?
I don't know
that?
how that slipped through the cracks because when on one of my specials, I did a joke about my ex-girlfriend. Ladies and gentlemen, I talked about having to introduce my ex-girlfriend at an open mic after, because she was a poet. I hadn't seen her. She just kind of ghosted me and didn't stop calling me. So it was just, the joke was, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the cold-hearted bitch that broke my heart. You may know her from that, returning my phone calls, also giving out mediocre blowjobs. Please welcome to the stage, blank, blank. But it was a couple times I would say her name on stage, and they were like, you have to change the name. And I was like, I changed it to something that's close to the name, but they were adamant about I had to change it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think they didn't. See, the problem is he didn't make that special for them. He made that special on his own and then sold it to Comedy Central.
Oh.
So I think Comedy Central just bought it and they didn't have to do any work. So they just bought it and then aired it. And then someone just didn't do their job.
He did. I mean, that was a rough joke.
It was
like
fucked up.
She stinks.
Yeah. It was that fat person smell.
It was just. It was just when you
angry. Very angry.
Put a name to a mostly unknown person.
Yeah.
Jeez, I was like, God damn, Art. And her name is. I was like, shit. He's naming names.
Yeah.
He named her full name.
Yeah, it was rough. Well, you live, you learn.
You live, you learn. We all make mistakes.
But what he was saying was that there was a fire and you just got to stay away. Just let it burn out.
Yeah.
Let that fire burn out.
Right.
You know, and I think there's a fire right now after her. And a lot of it is, look, you got to be honest about what's happening in her life. She's a movie star now. All of a sudden.
She's had one of the biggest years
ever.
That a comedian's ever had.
Yeah. So she went from a year and a half ago to someone who would do well. She'd probably like sell out a weekend in Phoenix or some shit. You know what I mean? Like she did well, right? She was
a year and a half ago. Theaters, I think she's
doing theaters.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say theater. She's doing like a 1,500 seater or something like that. Now she's doing 20,000 seats.
Yeah.
She's doing arenas, man. She's doing arena tours. So there's got to be some of it is the tall poppy syndrome, right?
Yeah.
You know, people want to knock her down because she's taken off so high. But objectively, stay away from that. Look at the whole thing objectively. There's an originality problem. 100%. There's definitely an originality problem. The problem is whose problem is that? You know, like here's something that someone said. Someone said she's put out 15 hours of of sketches in 1 year. Of course, there's going to be some originality problems. What about that show Key and Peele? Is that how you say it? Peel? Key and Peele?
Are you trying to sound like an old man on purpose?
I don't know the name. I've watched it. I don't even know how to say it.
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele. What's that kid's name?
Key